back to the podcast. Brought to you by Full Throttle Ranch. Jay,
G'day.
how are you, buddy?
Good, mate.
Good to have you back.
Yeah, got over the sinus infection.
Yeah,
Still snotting around, but it'll get there.
that's mid-year sinus, isn't it?
Yeah, it's annoying.
I was like that in bed last night, wasn't I? Went to bed and had a little bit of... I don't know.
Snuffling around.
What was that? You couldn't breathe for a reason.
Yeah.
all
Oh,
over
and
the
that's not
place.
going to go to the place I was trying to get it. But no, all jokes aside, I had a little bit of a...
Yeah, it's shit, mate. Once a year, every year.
Yeah.
It was all right. It normally knocks me for 6, but I kept going to work. So.
No, that's the man flu. Man flu knocks you for sick.
No, this one, mate, I normally don't get off the lounge for 3 days. I physically can't. So,
Anyway,
welcome
back.
Thank you.
Have a beautiful crazy lady, how are you?
Yeah, good. How are you?
How me? Good to have you back. Mike?
Good to be here. Good round of footy, apart from all the results.
Well. Luke?
How are we all?
Good, buddy. Good. And in the Full Throttle Guest Lounge, we got, not a guest anymore, part of the furniture, Dan.
Yeah, g'day guys, and to all our P&G listeners, hola poro. Good to have you with us.
He plays for the Eels, doesn't he?
Yeah, he transferred from Canberra.
Good to have you here. Anyway, guys, we'll dive straight into it. The NRL news brought to you by Hip Pocket Workwear.
Nathan Cleary became the New South Wales Blues most capped halfback of all time on Wednesday night and his side's highest point scorer of all time as well.
Good game. Played well. Probably the best game he's played in Origin, I feel.
I have to agree, mate, and I only watched half of it again. But, yeah, the first 25 minutes, he was on song.
Yeah, and credit must go to the forwards too for letting him play like that. So.
Absolutely.
Reports suggest South could make a play to sign Cody Nikorima at 5'8" if Cody Walker decides to retire at the end of this season.
Will Cody Walker retire?
Oh, they can only hope.
Or if he gets suspended so long he can't come back.
Yeah.
He won't retire, mate.
I don't see him retiring.
I'll let him go before he retires.
Yeah, I can't see him retiring, to be honest. I reckon he'll go around for a couple more years, but whether it's at South...
Oh, won't let him go, mate.
Yeah, he won't play for a club.
No. He'll play for another season, mate, and then Wayne will just let him decide what he wants to do. He might, over the next year or two, he might just come off the bench and a bit like last year where he played that role of just coming on for...
Well, if he puts his cranky
20
pants
minutes.
away, he can be a good player.
Yeah.
Yeah. Watch his space, eh?
Jamie Humphries has reportedly informed the Bears he will not be accepting their 3-year offer. It's understood South is still unable to offer him an extension, so his management will begin searching for rival interests.
I find that hard to believe. Hard to...
I thought he signed.
No, his manager came out today and said he actually never signed. It was just all reports. So.
But a verbal, wasn't it?
But
Yeah,
what
right.
I find hard to chew is if a club's offered you a 3-year deal, and there's obviously going to be something half decent, or you've got nothing, wouldn't you take that 3-year deal?
And you're going to start every week in first grade.
And it's a new. Realistically, I get it's not as exciting as PNG, but a new joint open, team. It's pretty exciting.
I think he'll get a contract on the East Coast somewhere though, without having to go to Perth.
If
But
Perth,
no
get,
one's.
if Perth get their marquee thing going, maybe.
It's still only an extra 10% though. Like it's not nothing grand.
To be honest, personally, but if there's, if that's all I had, I'd seriously look into it. But anyway, each your own.
The Bulldogs are set to sign Connor Vitano from 2027 onwards.
It's a good signing.
I think it happened, didn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's already happened.
Oh, there you go.
late today.
It's a good signing. He's a good young prospect.
Yeah. Some good young players coming through the ranks, so.
Gus is getting a lot of the young kids, but they're just not
But he hasn't spoken to him.
not coming through.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's never heard of him.
Isn't that Wayne?
No, that was Gus.
Hey, it was Gus.
Adam Reynolds says speculation around Michael Maguire's future is ridiculous and has reminded people he won the premiership last year. I'm not even sure how people get stuck into him while keeping a straight face, he said.
Bulls. okay if it's not the coach's fault, which I agree on. The coach can only do so much. Who's going to start stand up taking accountability for the year they had?
Well, they've had most of their side out from injury. They had an injury list that would have rivaled most teams for a while.
They have, but I still think some of the players need to take a good hard look at themselves.
No one's going to put their hand up and say it's my fault.
No, but
Because that means then they're going to take accountability and get a pay cut.
but I mean, there's someone's got to
Yeah, I agree.
take the blame. Like Newcastle last year, well, it was Adam O'Brien. They got the I think there's a few players here that probably need a tap on the shoulder to say, well, time you go.
Well, one of them's already getting a tap, isn't he?
Well,
Ezra?
apparently.
I think the poor form started before the injuries too, to be fair.
Mm.
And you had your assistant coach walk out. There's clearly issues there somewhere.
100%, you're dead right. But also what you're saying too, some players are playing not for the jersey, they're playing for the cameras.
And you also had, your best player who previously said he doesn't want to play for anyone else. He's now all of a sudden wants to play for someone else.
And Patrick Carrigan said he's not, locked in to stay. So, because he once did say he would never play for another club as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's trouble at Red Hill.
But the other week, have a go at Shibasaki's efforts against Cronulla, mate.
Yeah.
He's
The
was
Snails.
busting for himself for a contract. Finally, he gets one somewhere else or gets offers somewhere else. All of a sudden, it's just like,
The Turtles were overtaking him.
yeah.
That's how crappy.
Yeah. It was
Anyway.
disgusting.
Something wrong there, that's for sure.
The Tigers have officially released Jerome Luai from the end of the season. Their CEO explained the decision was made to look after their long-term roster management. Reports indicate the Tigers will be paying $500,000 of his contract next season, which means his next club, which is now Parramatta, will be paying around $700,000 from their salary cap for the season.
That is cheap for Luai's standards, but
12
it's
months.
1 year.
That's another garbage contract like the Peasant thing, just like all the rest of it, mate.
Yeah, but while Peasant hasn't worked out, you got to think, have they gone and grabbed Jerome for any youngsters come through to go, you know what, follow him, shadow him, learn off him? Because he's no slouch.
Oh, no.
Like, even when he went to the Tigers, he turned it around for a little bit. So if Parramatta can get that, then it's worth it. And they're not paying for his salary.
It buys them 12 months as well to, A, develop kids or find that guy that is going to be their long-term fighter.
I get that, but I just think they should have went earlier for someone for long term. Like, if they invest in $700 in him for 12 months. Metcalf, why didn't they go after Metcalf before?
I
Before we
think you'll
grabbed
find
him,
that
yeah.
what we did just missed out.
My mates at work, mate, a couple of them follow Parra, and we had a chat about it this morning, and they're pretty disgusted with it. Like they think it's a good thing. Like we we're just saying, like the kids coming through, a little bit of fall back on the mentor type thing, but it's a 12-month contract. What you're not going to change the world in 12 months, and it was like Peasant, like.
I think the fact that it's Luai too, and he comes from Penrith.
But I listen to all the stuff on the radio as well, mate, like third parties and that through PNG and everything that he's got coming at him.
And third parties still from the Tigers.
It's
But it's still
ridiculous.
funny, isn't it? Like last year, he had a wobbly about on the sideshow Bob going over to the Dogs saying, "Where's your loyalty? I'm here to win a premiership, rah rah." And when the shoe's on the other foot and money's flashed, he jumps.
Oh, absolutely.
But Benji's come out and said, no, it was a mutual decision. Yeah.
Of course it is. It's for the media, mate. It's a mutual decision.
I also heard that his third parties for PNG start as of November 1 this year.
Yeah, that's what I heard on the radio, mate.
Interesting.
Like,
You may never know, but it'd be interesting what them third parties are.
I also heard he doesn't have clauses at PNG either.
Yeah,
That's
I heard,
right,
I
yeah,
heard there's no
'cause
ratchet, so
there's
he
no ratchet
doesn't go
clause.
up as the salary cap goes up. So
yeah, that's it. What he gets is what he gets.
pretty poor deal for his manager in the end.
Still,
But what's he's mate, he'll
I love
last. Exactly. He'll last the time out over at PNG, mate. It won't bother them if he
what is it,
does or
1.3 and you're never going to get a pay rise? Oh,
Yeah, but
tax free.
they're saying the salary cap's going to double over the next, 10 years or whatever. So you're missing out on a lot, really.
Yeah, but in that 10 years, mate, he's probably only going to play for another 4 at best, maybe 5. 1.3 for the next 5 years.
Tax
I
free.
get what you're
That's
saying,
it
but
coming.
if they can offer me that, I'll just take it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's still $500,000 he's going to miss out on.
Yeah. Oh,
A year.
That's a lot of money. Yeah.
That's less. That's not $500,000 that he's paying in tax like everyone else is.
Correct.
We won't go there, tax man. Anyway.
Reports indicate Ronald Volkmann's negotiations to re-sign with the Eels past his season have broken down. It's understood his management are currently speaking with rival clubs to find him a new deal from 2027.
Might be running out of money there now, Parramatta.
I thought Volkmann's been pretty good for him.
So did I.
There's been a few there that are actually pretty good, to be honest, but might run out a bit of money now, otherwise side. It's a chunk out of the cap. But, yeah, anyway.
Laurie Daly believes journalists questioning Nathan Cleary ahead of Origin 3 were clickbait. The attacks on him are just nasty and done for clicks. I don't know why anyone doubted him, he said.
Well, let's be honest. I'm not being an arse here, but he hasn't exactly set the world on fire over the last couple of State of Origins.
No, but he stood up this one. So.
Yeah.
But he's got to now continue that.
Correct. You just got to keep rolling with it. Like, I was a critic, mate. I sat back and said, good at club level, good at country, but the State of Origin thing just doesn't seem to grab him where it's supposed to. And yeah, eat me words, mate. He had a perler on Wednesday night. So
And I was talking of Origin. One I have to say I thought was unreal. Liam Martin.
yeah, him and Artie Young, mate.
Good on him. Anyway.
Bunty Afoa has been charged with a Grade 2 dangerous contact for his late hit on Chance Nickel Clockstat. He is facing a 1-game suspension with an early guilty plea.
It was pretty late.
That was bad.
Even when they played it in normal speed, it was late.
Yeah, absolutely. He was clear and just relaxed, and then bang, it's like, mate,
What are you
that's
doing?
rubbish.
The Storm have officially confirmed the signing of Bronson Cherry on a 3-year deal from 2027 onwards.
I missed that one. You can tell I haven't been on social media much
Yeah,
this week.
it was talked about a couple of weeks ago that they were looking at him. I think we mentioned it 2 weeks ago here on the show that it'd be a good signing. I think it's going to be a great
I
signing.
knew it was talked about, but I didn't realise they had signed. So.
If they can get him to come out of that shell that he's been in the last season or so, if he can come back out with that explosive speed that he's got, and
So he would be
replacing Nick Mooney.
inside Osaka.
No, inside Coates.
Either way, it's scary for him, isn't it?
it's a win.
They're going to be a problem next year.
Oh, 100%.
They're going to be a serious
Especially with their coach that we all reckon's going to be there.
Well, I reckon it's a done deal, to be honest. I reckon.
Yeah.
Billy Slater.
We'll see.
But yeah, Storm will be back up to premiership contenders. I'm not saying they're not going to give it a crack this year still, but
Yeah, they won't.
they're going to be hard to beat next year.
I don't think they've got enough after the losses at the start
And
to
now
get
that
themselves over the
Hey.
line.
No halves this week.
Yeah.
Both of them are out.
No.
Oh, yes.
No main guy for 4 to 6.
Yeah.
And Hughes is out too. And they
Um,
can't afford to drop anymore.
No.
but even the signing of, what's the young fellow?
Oren Keeley.
Oren Keeley, yeah. Like, did you see him?
I thought he'd done all right
Yeah.
in the centres.
He's only starting spot for this
Yeah.
week, so
He's going to go, only going to get better under Bellamy. So, anyway.
James Tedesco says Britton Nakora apologised post-game for giving him a concussion and staring down at him afterwards. I don't even know what I hit, to be honest. He apologised out there. That's footy. Collisions happen, said James.
yeah, there was nothing in it. It was just a
It was Origin.
head. Yeah, head on head.
It was just Origin.
Did anyone ever get apologised when we played?
Absolutely
Never.
not, mate.
They just stood over you and told you they owned you. I had no problem with him standing over Tedesco telling him
But
that.
he just stood and looked at
It's
him and
Origin,
then
they
just
just
like,
said it's
right,
Origin,
I'm going again.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
didn't abuse him or anything.
Yeah.
And they were trailing. That was their way of getting dominance, just basically standing over and going, here we go.
But I do no drama with ever like Queensland doing it because you look at Liam Martin. Liam Martin will put the axe in the end, stand up and laugh at you, and it's no different.
Jerome Luai was bad for it.
Well, yeah.
Well, it wasn't like the one a couple of years ago where I can't remember who it was, but it was in Origin, knocked him out, and then picked his head up and then dropped.
Steve Price got knocked out with
Oh,
Brett
was that
White
Brett
and
knocked
yeah.
him out.
Brett
That
White
was
and
a fair way back. Yeah.
what was old mate's name? Who picked him up?
Luke O'Donnell.
Was it O'Donnell, was it?
Yeah, it was Luke O'Donnell picked him up, and that's what started the melee.
The pair of them can throw him.
Yeah.
Loves to as well.
Oh, he was good for Origin. Anyway.
The Cowboys are set to re-sign Matt Lodge on a 1-year deal for the 2027 season.
It's all right for a bench player. Like, he does his job when he comes out there.
You're not paying him a lot.
That's it. What's his other option? He's going to go fight Nelson Solomano.
I'd love to see that happen, actually.
You'd have to pull a piss to get the fight on. He wouldn't be able to punch the shit out of a wet paper bag, mate.
Well, I just want to see Nelson give him a hiding for that
right.
kid in America.
That's what I'm saying. He needs a skinful to actually have a go.
Go to Bali.
Kevin Walters has backtracked on comments Reece Walsh is a lock for the Kangaroos. There's Dylan Edwards and James Tedesco. There's a big scramble on there. Reece probably won't play in the finals, so that might be hurting a little bit, he said.
He shouldn't even be in contention at the moment, to be honest.
Not this year.
Like,
He's nowhere near what he was.
and didn't play any Origin. Yeah. Well, he only played a couple of minutes in. He didn't play that long, but...
You'd take him maybe for a third string backup, but that's it. Like, from what he's put on this year, he's done nothing.
And actually, I was... Until I fought twice, I was going to say, well, you got Ponga too, but now he's New Zealand now, isn't he?
You got the hammer though.
Oh, that's a scary. Oh, hammer, yeah, but that's a scary thought. Ponga, another addition to the Kiwis. God, they're good enough, aren't they? I don't mind.
The NRL are reportedly looking into signing Mark Naquintuase on a special short-term contract which would make him eligible to play for the Kangaroos in the Rugby League World Cup this post-season. If he was available, we'd obviously pick him, said Kevin.
I hate this.
Rugby union's not going to allow that.
If he's going to rugby,
Let him go. Yeah,
give someone else a crack, mate.
you can't chop and change the rules to suit himself.
Well, we used to for Brad Thorne.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sonny
exactly.
Also,
yeah, but if he
surely New Zealand and that are saying, like, putting their foot down, saying, no, you can't allow this. Like, because who benefits outside of Australia?
But that's what I mean. Like, New Zealand never put their foot down when Brad Thorne had come back, play rugby league, play for Queensland. Then the World Cup was on.
Exactly.
Bang, he's an All Black suddenly. Back to league, back to union, back to league.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, but the Australian Rugby Union aren't going to allow it.
Well,
Not the money. They're investing everything to have him on that wing, right, in his 15-man squad. They're not going to allow him to get injured
Like,
playing for Australia and then go, bang, you're out for the World Cup.
don't get me wrong, a great player, great attacking player, but I just think in defence is liability.
His problem is he does too much union stuff. He comes up and in every time, up and in, leaving
So-
that wing open every time. That's a union move.
But we don't, realistically, we don't need him, so to speak. It's not like, oh, we've got no
No,
wingers.
there's plenty of wingers.
oh,
So,
Gobbo,
exactly. Gobbo, Coates,
Toto,
back.
Coates.
yeah, even
We got
Total.
heaps.
Yeah, Total will have a point to prove.
Well,
Oh,
he'll
Toto
play
will
for
actually
Samoa.
be for Samoa. But yeah.
True.
But yeah, you're right. We've got
Foster.
plenty of
I was going to
wingers.
say, there's plenty. Like, you don't need to take this play. Yeah, he's flair and he's all that as he is and the way that he plays the game, but
We're not desperate.
again, give someone else a crack.
I mean that with all due respect to him, but we're not desperate for wingers.
No.
We need to get him. Let
Absolutely
him go.
not.
Let him go to Union. When he comes back, well, he can...
Yeah, if he was going to play for one of the minnow countries, I'd be all for it. But why are we making the strong stronger?
Well, realistically... Oh, no. I'd say a three-horse race these days, isn't it? New Zealand, Australia and Tonga.
And Samoa. For
And
Yeah,
Samoa's going up
Samoa.
there
Yeah,
too.
Samoa's up there now, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't want to... You want to... It's like when the women played over in America, was it?
The Vegas is
I like-
Oh, Australia, England.
That was just an absolute
disgraceful.
schmozzle.
I was waiting for Murphy rule to be pulled out there.
Like, you don't want
no.
any of that shit to happen again.
Yeah.
So this where... Well, for that, for example, it should have been Australia versus the rest of the world. They made a rest of the world team.
100%.
Or just make it New Zealand.
Or
the
the
Warriors
Kiwis, yeah.
were already over there.
Yeah.
So
The
it makes
Kiwis are going to
sense.
give him a good run. Anyway.
Dane Jennings suffered a cut to his leg on Sunday that required 35 stitches. He's expected to miss at least a week.
Yeah, it was pretty old, to
Wait.
be honest.
You see the picture?
Yeah.
It looked like a roast potato had been cooked in the oven too long and then just split.
Yeah, really?
Oh,
I
it was
didn't see it.
horrible.
Just
It
heard
was.
That's a
I'll
way
show
of
you on
putting
the
it,
break.
isn't
I've
it?
got the photo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a way of putting it.
Is
Vivid
it
imagery.
as good as OT's broken leg? Bone come from
Oh, no, nothing's that bad.
Oh, it's up there.
Oh, it's up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
You
good.
be the judge later.
Right.
I think they'll probably sit him for the rest of the year anyway. Now they're starting to get their troops back. But Johnson's back this week, so there's one winger. Campbell Graham's back. It's two wingers.
Off for a week.
Anyway.
Payne Haas has declared there are no more excuses left for the Broncos in their bid to play finals and defend their premiership. We've got a lot of people back. There's no more excuses, he said.
True. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
mad.
looked like a shark bite. Sorry, it's come up on the screen. It was the cut, but yeah. What made it a footy boot, was it?
Yeah, it was Dom Young's.
Dom Young's boot. Yes, but in the tackle, kicked out. Okay, gotcha.
Because they were all wearing steel screw-ins.
But you got to think as well, like, back when you played, there wasn't as much emphasis on gym work when we played footy.
absolutely. Yeah.
So now they're just all muscle and
Especially
skin's
around
taut and
when
everything.
where it's
And
been
yeah,
cut.
it's just flexing.
Imagine if
split.
it come from someone with big legs like a or a Marju.
I
Yeah,
was waiting for it.
Or a Luna. Or a Spence.
yeah,
Anyway,
or a fish.
he would have had his leg cut off if it was a fish.
Broncos CEO Dave Donaghy says reports linking Ezra Mam with an exit from the club are false, insisting he loves the club. He'll be back and I'm sure he'll prove the doubters wrong yet again, he said.
No,
Bullshit. I call bullshit.
he won't be back.
No, he's gone to a club. He's not happy because he's not playing.
Well, tough shit. Be better.
It's
Well, that's
not
what I was discussing with someone. Perth Bears.
England. Hooroo. Piss off.
You know what I mean?
problem
I
Bears are looking
don't
at that
think
person.
anybody in the NRL would take him.
That's what I was about to say. The problem is I don't know if anyone would want him in their club. Like,
No one
clearly
on this coast will. But like you think about it, Perth is still looking for those players.
they are,
Okay.
but they also
They're
need
desperate.
to set
A good
standards
example.
culturally.
Absolutely.
If I'm Perth Bears. If I was looking at him, he would have strict conditions. If we sign him of the performance as well. If you're, because him running up and down that sideline a couple of weeks ago, parading for the cameras was absolute joke. The way he was carrying on and like, mate, you're a professional athlete. Get in the game.
But do you
not
think
worth
because
the
he's so young, sorry, Mark, do you think it's because he's so young that where they reside, Broncos are in like NRL, like legendary status? Like everyone loves them, everyone knows who the Broncos are. If he goes to somewhere like Perth, it'll be like when they go to Melbourne. No one knows who you are, you know one, and that'll actually make him play better instead of everyone sucking up to him all the time.
It also could go the other way, and he could think, well, no one knows me, I can get away with more over here
Correct,
too.
that is the flip side.
You put strict conditions and he gets one chance. Otherwise, his contract's gone.
Yeah, but do you want to waste your time doing that?
Well, you're risking missing another decent signing
Exactly.
when everyone else in their team's not even
No,
starting.
well, look, he wouldn't be on my list, but
Matt Rogers gotten around.
But if he's got no offers,
Yeah.
do you get him cheap?
Insultingly cheap, maybe.
yeah, okay. Well, watch this space.
Dave Donaghy has also declared Michael Maguire will be their coach in 2027. You can quote me on this. Madge will be our coach. We don't win that comp last year without Madge, he said.
Oh, he's sacked. Every time the board comes out and says they've got our full support, they're sacked.
Oh, I laugh because didn't the same get said about Flanagan? Shane Flanagan will be our coach in 2026. Gone.
I think they'll give him at
Another
least
year.
till halfway through the year because he's only got 1 year left on his contract anyway.
Yeah.
Because he only signed for 3 years. didn't he?
Realistically, who out there is there to replace him?
And, mate, this was the problem when everyone was, I hate Adam O'Brien as a coach, but that was the same scenario when everyone's calling for his head. Like, who do you take on? Who do you replace him? He's come in, he's set a culture, a standard. They've won a comp on some luck, but their training and how hard and well drilled they turned into last year, you're not going to bring someone else in after 3 years of that and then go, we're going to be pansies now and we're going to train a bit softer and you can take your shirts off. And
Kevin
You know what I
Walters
mean?
did a lot of the hard yards there, though.
yeah, yeah,
But you're right. Like okay, there's names thrown up that would go into it, but none of them had NRL experience. Did they? Well, not very many of them. So you don't want to throw a rookie coach in there, to be honest. I wouldn't.
Well, this is the problem with all these blokes that are coming out as from underneath the assistant coach banner and taking on head role, and unfortunately, they're just not cutting the mustard.
I was waiting for you to say the Walker brothers.
Oh, well, I didn't want to say it, but now you know.
Yeah.
With all the
Thanks.
assistant coaches that are coming through, though, like they're getting less and less experience as an assistant before they're jumping into the head role. Like,
Exactly.
not many of them are doing long apprenticeships now.
Yeah.
No, I'll put my hand up and say I don't think Justin Holbrook was the man for the job at Newcastle.
Oh, look, mate, he's done an amazing job, and
Yeah.
there's no doubting that.
With
but
Holbrook's defence, he did an okay job with the Titans. To be fair.
He did, but I just didn't know if that was the right answer for us. Like, I was
yeah, well, I honestly didn't think, mate. I
Yeah.
thought after from the Titans, but the Knights have a better roster, I think, than the Titans had, and
Yes.
he's recruited well. And
Well,
you
he
know,
actually hasn't got any of his own recruits yet.
yeah,
No.
okay.
And he knows how to get the best out of a lot of players.
Well, they
too,
seem to
so.
be, you know.
I just think there was a couple that we probably could have got that we didn't, like even Willie Peters.
Yeah, but he was signed into Hull for quite
But
a while.
saying that, we've got Holbrook there. He's doing well, good job. So
Yep.
only things. Oh, where are we sitting now? Fourth.
Fifth.
Fifth. Yeah,
They-
he got back.
But
From-
equal second, technically.
Yes, correct.
So, to go from the spoons to there.
100%.
Oh, mate. Anyway, happy days.
Josh Hannay indicated post-game he was unhappy with the officiating against the Storm last round. We had none of the rub of green, which is often the case for some reason, he said.
Rubber green. There was a few on the weekend that didn't get the rubber green, but we'll get in that a bit later.
I backed Melbourne to win, but I was sitting there at my father-in-law's, mate, and I was cheering for the Titans to get over the chalk. Not because I'm not a fan of Melbourne, but the games that how many games have they lost by 6 points or less? Like they're so unlucky with certain games, and
They're building into something pretty good.
they were just unfortunate on the weekend. Even against Manly that time, they should have beat Manly that night.
But just a couple of, say another 6 months of building and some, maybe even bring a couple of new players here and there. They're going to surprise you, especially towards the end of this season.
I tell you what,
They're gonna put
I
some
reckon
pants
Josh
down.
Hannay's done extremely well considering.
Well, he's
As
another
we
coach
just-
that hasn't
we
been
were
able to
just
get
talking
any of
about.
his guys in
Correct.
yet. Like, he's still going off the roster that was built by Des. So
Yep.
It's amazing what happens when
And it's going to help the Titans anyway with one of their owners anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing what happens when, yeah, true. But when you got access to movie world and dream world, what happens?
You want to go, don't you?
Yeah.
I really do.
You're too tall for the rides, mate.
No, there's some ones I like. And can you
Got
imagine?
photos to prove it.
Yeah. But can you imagine us putting Chris on something like the Steel Type band or something with a camera? Yeah, it would be worth the admission price in itself.
He'd be in Looney Tunes world, that guy.
Or when we go to Wet and Wild and he goes down the slides in Mankini.
You can film that.
Sorry to all the viewers that
I
are
don't want to be the
imagining that
first one
thought.
looking at him when he stands up. That's a bloody show.
Anyway, moving on.
And lastly, Stephen Crichton's scans have reportedly come back with positive results. Nothing too serious, but appreciate the support, he said on his Instagram.
It must have been pretty scary for his partner to be sitting there watching that because he wasn't moving. Which is good on the...
I think,
With
mate,
precaution, but-
they do a lot of what they do now solely down to precaution. Because when Noah hit him, it didn't even look like he barely touched him.
No, but from, you know, the missus that was sitting back in the stands can't see it. That would be terrible.
Oh, mate, for any family member seeing one of their, their husband or their son or somebody lying like that on the ground. But as I say, literally, it was more just precaution because he probably told him that he must have felt something.
Numbness down his arm.
yeah, the last 2 years consecutive, he's missed one game from the same thing. Just copped a knock and then couldn't feel his fingers
Yep.
and stuff. So
Yeah, and that's all it is, literally. If you go and do sports training course or something like that, they will literally tell you that it's better to be cautious and careful than it is to try to just get them up and
I
get
think
them off.
he
just to
trained
get the
today
game
and he's been named on the extended. So
on. Yeah.
Yes, he has.
Anyway, NRL news for this week. Brought to you by Hip Pocket Workwear. We're going to take a short break and we'll be back shortly.
Oh, yes, wait a minute, Mr. Postman.
Marky's mailbag. Or whatever they say it, I don't know.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's it. Brought to you by Maitland Bathroom Renovations. So go check out if you want a bath or a bathroom done. Check out
Or-
Maitland Bathroom Renovation.
Or Chris to come and sit in your bathtub.
Yeah, well, farting it become a spa.
Animal.
Anyway.
All right, Elaine P. Did the ref or officials go soft on Souths to help the Jai Arrow story have a happy ending to the day?
100%.
I don't want to sound like I'm taking the shine off what was a wonderful day, but being at the stadium, it sure did seem a lot of things were left unnoticed.
I was pretty disgusted sitting at home. I honestly hardly even watched the game.
I only caught the first 5 minutes and I saw the 2 disallowed tries, which were probably fair disallowed.
Nah, one of them was 100% a try. There were no hands on him.
100%, mate.
I missed some, but I was more so talking about the Dom Young one where he stood on the side.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was 100% no try. But
The 2 that were
Ponga's first
disallowed.
try, he slipped out of the tackles. There were no hands on him. He got up, ran, bang, put the ball down. They reviewed it and went, no, there was a hand on you. Ball touched the ground, that's a tackle, you're done.
Even Cam Murray,
Yeah.
he played that something severe.
Oh.
It was a defensive decision.
But they always are, matey. They know that.
Yeah.
You watch most players now that have been around for a bit and understand the rule.
They know they'll get the
Harry
penalty.
Grant, perfect.
Yes.
Number one at doing it, mate. They know if they're not going to get there, they will purposely put themselves in the way.
There was some forward passes that went unnoticed. I
think as well, but like that was one game that I took a lot of notice of. And look, I know he's a fan favourite for all the Knights fans, but Dom Young just seemed very lacklustre. There was that one at the end, that ball. It wasn't at his feet. It was up around his thighs.
He was asleep.
But he just put his hand out like lacklustre. That's something he takes every time. And then look at who was defending him, right?
Yeah.
The littlest guy on the field.
Why didn't they
and
put
he
the bomb
just
up
axed
more?
him every time.
And
100%.
out-jumped him.
Yeah.
Like, he scores those tries every week.
Dom Young's like 9 foot tall.
Yep.
With a micro machine guarding him.
Yeah, how does Dom Young in 70 minutes only score 1 try there?
Yeah. Was he out?
And
there?
got out-jumped.
But
the bloke inside of him
but even so, like
was worse.
yeah, well, that's the thing too. Like there was a try or two that Marju's side let in, and Marju had no choice. He had to come in because the blokes inside him.
Well, the
was like-
first try they scored, mate.
yeah,
Literally.
he had no choice.
Yeah, Sharpie went missing because they had literally, I watched it, they had 6 defenders at the post. They were going left the whole time. And then Sharpie had to come in, then Greg had to come in, and it was literally just a tip on. Thanks for coming.
But in saying that, we'll get into a bit more later. But if they can play like they for 80 minutes that they did in the last 10 minutes,
100%. I'm not a Knights fan, but I got excited. Thinking, here we go, here's a comeback. Look at this is going to be the greatest comeback since New South Wales beat Queensland the other day. And, well...
but if Dom Young's awake, he's onto that ball
That
and he
last
scores.
try, he scores that last try, Newcastle, snatch victory.
Wake up, dude. You become the hero, the match-winning try. And, oh, man,
But again,
honestly, but...
Is it like they say, mate, you know, are these games, some of these games staged? Like, was that game on the week? I know for a fact, like, I watched the Matty John show afterwards and Dane Gagai was on that show. And I'm a fan of Dane, but I was pretty disappointed to watch him play on the weekend. He just
he was
kept
terrible.
literally shifting to his left and pushing and going, and not straightening, but just kept running sideways.
He hasn't
And
been
then-
good for a few weeks.
Because he's got a contract now. He's signed off. He doesn't need to keep performing, mate. He knows where he's going next year. He knows what he's doing.
That's
He
right.
normally draws plays and then
100%,
sets it
mate.
up, and he just gave early ball
Mate, he
and
was
stopped.
just, yeah, literally. He wasn't, the defender was nowhere near him. He was just literally passing it to Dom Young, and Dom's just like, oh, hang on. I
Since
better try to go back in.
Dom's
but
come
it's
back
stupid.
to Newcastle. Have you seen him play as bad as he has on the weekend?
Nah, that was rubbish, mate.
And again, not a Knights fan, but I questioned when he came back, considering what he was doing at the Roosters.
Right.
And I'm like, man, if I was a Knights fan, I'd be spitting. And then he made me eat my words.
Yep.
Like, he's been playing out of his skin. And
Until
even when you
Saturday.
played the Dragons, I'm like, here we go. Marju 3, Dom Young 3. And I even put that on as a bet. I thought that's how well they're doing. And then just Jai Gray just owned him, man.
100%. Anyway,
All right, Ricky Shanahan.
Shanahan.
Shanahan. There's lots of N's and A's.
Think so.
What are your thoughts on the tackle to Greg Marju by David Fafita when he led with the knees into Marju causing injury? It wasn't even a penalty. How wasn't it picked up?
That was piss ball from Fafita. Like, that ball was knocked on. He knew it was knocked on, and all Greg done was dive on it just to kill the ball so that South couldn't get it. And, like, mate, that was literally, that was like we're talking about with the Clockstad late shot. Like, that was, mate, that
How
was
wasn't
just
it picked up?
disgusting.
How was he not
Led with the
penalised?
knees.
And how wasn't he not sent to the sin bin?
I don't believe the ball touched Marju's hands. Just let me put that out there. I don't believe it.
Okay.
I don't care what anyone
I
says.
honestly didn't even think he did either, but he's on the ground. He doesn't have to tackle like that.
He shouldn't have even come in that hard, mate.
No.
Like, literally, there was no need for it.
You only had to put a hand on him.
They say to Ponga there a few weeks ago.
Yeah, with you led with force.
Yeah, so if that's not led with force to the
Yeah.
knees,
And when the play's relaxed on the ground,
Oh, mate, that
all you
was
can do
the,
is, what's
that
the
was-
rule? You just got to put a hand on it.
Yeah.
And tackle's complete.
that was the
if
biggest
that's not
dead leg
on
that-
the rock, I'm telling you.
But it's an
that
ongoing
was-
thing with David Fafita. Do you know where he runs? He doesn't run to the middle.
Runs
He
to
runs
the
at the
back.
little
Oh,
fellas.
he's a cat, mate.
But
He's
the thing
biggest
is-
cat in the game.
There's another one that's probably could be part of question one. Why wasn't he sent for 10?
Yeah, there was that again. As I said, mate, some of these games are staged to.
Yeah. And
Well,
Margie was gone after pretty much 2 minutes after
yeah,
half
2
time.
minutes.
Literally,
he was
I
gone.
knew he was going to get the half time, and that was it. I didn't think that he was actually going to get up. To be fair, mate, I saw where his knees hit,
Well, he-
and I said to
he
him,
was
"Mate,
struggling.
that is a dead set, mass cork dead leg.
That could have caused
was-
more damage.
He could have broken something.
Yeah.
If he hit him that hard. That was.
Oh, he's a
piss poor,
big
mate.
boy. And nothing, even the match review committee
Yeah,
has come
nothing's
out
been
and done it.
said.
So now, I'm sorry, if you get done with that, you go, hang on a minute.
Yep.
Yeah, anyway. Like, we could have lost Marju. Has he been named? I haven't seen. But we could have lost him for weeks.
There'd be a bruise there for sure, mate.
It wouldn't shock me if he was laid out yet. But
Anyway. He was at the beach today, I see. Yeah.
Will Seymour, what are your opinions on how the consistent rule changes are affecting the form of these teams? Dogs, Raiders and Storm all had form changes when the refs pulled back on 6 agains and slowed the game down.
They keep stuffing the rules. All different teams are going to...
They just got to
Struggle with different-
stop, mate. They literally, I'm over watching every year 2 or 3 different rule changes, and you got to get your head around it, and you get frustrated with them because
The part that gets me... I'm sorry to interrupt you there. Have you watched NRLW this year? I haven't
no,
watched
actually,
it.
I haven't.
So they don't have the 6 again.
Nope.
So why is there 2 separate rules? I just don't get it. Aren't they rugby league trying to be the one?
Would you rather see? I get the element of the 6 again, right? It's to speed the game up, so that as a fan we're not sitting there going, "Oh, rah." But half the time I don't know what the 6 again's about.
Exactly.
I just hear ding, 6 again. I go, "What's
Yeah.
that for?"
But my point is,
I'd rather a penalty.
what? Yeah, 100%.
And then they go, penalty, you're offside, you're inside the 10, you've done this, fair enough, we know what's going on. But
It helps your big man to stay in the game.
But that's what they're trying to do, mate. Clearly, they're trying to get rid of the
That's
big
that's why
right.
Nelson left, because
Yeah.
Like Fish will be the last one.
he can't keep his breath.
They get rid of Fish. Look out. It's on like Donkey Kong. No, but you know what I mean.
It's
Like,
just,
Yeah.
mate, there's too many rule changes, and
go back
these
to the
peanuts.
girls. How the girls don't have it. Just go to the penalty then. Like, I just don't understand. They want the NRLW to be this big thing, which okay, I get that. That's the way where it's going. But they need to play the 80 minutes. They need to be under the same rules and play the same amount of games. If not, piss it off.
And
Get rid of it.
if they want to get rid of the rest and speed it up, use the bin more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're going to keep giving away
well,
penalties,
that's
off
what
you
it's
go.
for, mate.
Well, when they banned the chicken wing, remember they
Yeah.
said, right, chicken wing's out.
Chicken wing,
bang,
chicken
Melbourne
wing.
kept doing it, bang. 10,
Yeah.
10.
But
Suddenly it's
teams,
gone.
They're for a reason,
teams that
mate.
some teams are coached really well with this, but look at Penrith. They'll give away a penalty. They don't care because they'd rather give a penalty away, regroup themselves.
That's a polite way to say cheats.
No.
No, but you're right. They all
You're
do it.
reading into
They all
that
give
too
away
much,
6 again. They'll go, you
First
know
or
what,
second
we go
tackle,
6
they're
again.
happy to do it.
Yeah.
Every team.
Yeah, and Penrith, I'm just using them because I see a lot of Penrith games, but they master it.
But
Cheap, well.
they're fit. That's
Yeah.
that's the thing with Penrith. Like, we talk about a team individual, they're fit and they back each other. Like they trust each other on the inside and outside to make the tackles, and they can defend without any concerns about anything, matey. They will give 6 agains away for 3 or 4 sets, and it won't bother them. They'll just keep turning up for each other, and they'll just keep batting them in the ground.
Anyway.
But some teams can't.
All right, and the last one from Mick Harris. If Cleary doesn't win the Dally M this year, who do you think will?
Oh.
Well, it was Jackson Ford was probably
Absolutely.
in
I
the
was just
running
going to
for
say
that.
that. It'd be Jackson
I
Ford.
think Cleary's going to win it by a landslide, but probably
I didn't even think, to be honest.
Dylan Edwards is probably
He's
right up there.
Yeah.
Because he's getting all these points over Origin where Cleary's got none.
Dylan Brown, I don't think that he'll win, but he'll be in the top, in my opinion. He'd have to be
Jackson
in the
Ford's
top
definitely
5.
out now with the injury. He's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
making points. So.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I've never thought of it till now, to be honest.
So what's your answer?
Gutho? Oh, no.
Cashman boys, mate.
Someone in the Warriors.
No, because Ford took all the points early.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
just thinking of the top teams. Someone in the Roosters.
Nah.
No.
Maybe Will Kennedy.
What about the Dolphins?
Nah.
Hammerside?
James Tedesco would have to be up there, mate. He was killing it.
What
there
about
at the
Hammerside or
start.
someone like that? Up in the Dolphins.
Young
Oh, the-
Katoa.
the
He would
Katoa
have
was
been
taken over,
close.
he got injured.
Yeah.
I think the Dolphins share their load pretty
Okay,
well.
I'm going to say Cleary, Tedesco, 2-horse race.
Mm.
I don't think Tedesco should get it, to be honest, personally. I just think he's a little bit, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's Cleary's to lose.
Yeah, he's to lose. Yeah, 100%. Well, that's an
Well, he's
interesting.
Ponga in contention as well.
Well,
Nah.
he was out for a few weeks.
Oh, well,
Yeah, true.
He spent 8 weeks out.
Yeah,
All the-
and Brown
Yeah, but
would
I
have
mean,
took
look
a
at-
few.
Look at last year.
Yeah.
Nathan, they were Penrith lost so many games, and then Nathan come home with a wet sail.
I was going to say,
That's interesting.
Nathan's only played, 1-2 games in the last 6-7 weeks?
Yeah.
So he hasn't
Yeah,
exactly
he's been
been
rested
playing.
pretty well from his old man.
Yeah, that's a good question. Save that question for a few weeks and we'll come back to that.
Absolutely.
Done. And that's the bag.
That's Archie's mailbag brought to you by Maitland Bathroom Renovations, and take another short break and be back shortly. Anyway, welcome back to Talking Schmidt, brought to you by Full Throttle Barbecue, and caller number 1. I already know who you are.
Hello, team.
I guess you heard that. Oh, I wouldn't call it a joke either, but anyway, how are you, mate?
Well, I wouldn't call him a joke, but, it's okay. We're doing all right. How are you?
Oh, yeah, soldiering on.
Soldiering on. That's good to hear. Who's in there with in my show tonight?
You got Jay.
Hello, Simon.
Hello, Jay. How are you?
Good, my friend. I did accept your request the other day.
Well, that's good. I'm always looking for some extra men to hang around with, so...
I said to the team I was a bit concerned that if Hayley finds it, she'd want to know why. I've got some big, hairy, spunky bloke sending me messages.
Well, it can't be any worse than Kylie's dreams, can it? So...
This is, I guess you're right there,
Are you
mate.
trying to get me to dream about you again?
What do you mean, try to? I thought you just did.
No, I did once, but you keep talking about it, I'm going to do it again.
I'm just a little bit concerned. Hang on.
Well, crazy lady, you could probably even make me turn, so don't worry about that.
Well, you made Chris turn because you would just sit there talking about him dreaming in your dreams. And I'm not sure what Chris was doing, but he was bobbing up and down on that chair pretty powerfully. Did anyone
From what,
else notice that?
from what I hear, Chris can make a U-turn.
Certainly make your eyes pop.
Yeah. Anyway, you've got obviously a beautiful crazy lady.
Of course. Hello, darling.
Hello,
You got the big Barra,
Oh, yes?
baritone.
Mark.
I've been called worse.
Of course, Mark. How are you, my dear?
Well, thank you. And you?
Well, I'm much better for hearing your voice, of course.
Only human.
You got Luke on the end.
How are
Hello,
you?
Luke. I'm all right. How are you?
Oh, yeah, better now I'm on your show.
Thank you for being here.
You're a crawler.
And you got Dan. Dan is in the lounge tonight.
I hope Dan is being taken care of by you guys.
Oh, I certainly am. I've got a cold one, so it's all right.
So do I, but he doesn't like me calling him that. So
Oh, God. Do I ask what's your question?
well, no, and you got Christopher there too.
Yeah. Christopher's here and Portia's on the lounge.
Oh, Portia's there still.
Yeah.
Still.
She's our assistant director.
She's being corrupted, I think.
Yeah. Well, probably it's only a matter of time before she says, no, that's enough. But,
Just because she looks like she's 20 doesn't mean she is.
And just because Chris looks like he's old doesn't mean he's actually not immature and silly. But anyway, we won't talk about that. My question for you, I'm sure it's been brought up a few times already, but with the standard of refereeing, is the game just cooked?
Yep.
Oh, at times, yeah. Like you look at, we had a little bit of a discussion about the Souths Newcastle game on the weekend.
Oh, for goodness sakes, how terrible was that?
Yeah, there was some terrible decisions there. Like, I guess you probably would have liked to have been Marju had a man jumping on you, but
Yeah, I don't know. He's a bit of a rock ape, Mr. Fafita. He's a bit too butch for me, but it's I just don't think Newcastle were meant to be allowed to win.
No,
nah,
It was a foregone conclusion.
100%.
it was pretty hard to take some of them decisions, but
But
yeah.
how did it not even get looked at? I mean, like, for goodness, not that you trust the bunker anyway after the Origin match, but I mean, for goodness sake, so
Yeah, how he didn't get at least a penalty. I honestly thought a penalty on
And on report.
on report and maybe tip in the bin.
nothing at all.
And then
And then he scored a try.
yeah, and then after that, no match review committee sided him either. So like, you know,
Well, I guess fins up and knees up by the sound of it, so anything's possible.
yeah. Well, I mean, it could have been really dangerous on Marju, to be honest. Like, he could have been gone for a long time.
I thought he might have had a fractured or cracked rib after that.
Or it might have,
Big
been.
cork in his hip or something, or his quad.
Well, I wasn't real sure at the time where it happened. It could have busted his pelvis or anything around that area.
You get in the wrong spot in the back, you get a spleen injury.
Yeah.
That's
Kidneys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that, it was
Yeah, but
not just saying it because it's against Greg, but that is a dangerous tackle. Like.
It was. After the...
it was obscene, and the fact that he scored a try after that was it's just rude. I mean, even the obstruction penalties, the tries that were disallowed from obstruction were very, very, very soft.
Yeah.
So
There was,
I just don't think they were allowed to win.
and to be honest, it's sad that it's sort of there's discussion around that on that day now because of that. Like, I wanted nothing but the best for Jai Arrow, as did everyone else. But even Jai Arrow himself wouldn't have wanted the referees to be biased towards it for that. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh no, but
I'm not saying it was. Well, I sort of am, but it just
I am.
looked that way.
it was fixed. I mean, Ray Charles could see it was fixed. So
It was definitely a game that wasn't meant to... they shouldn't have even shown it on the TV, to be fair. Because there's too much going on about it now. So
isn't it funny though when the ref put away the whistle in the second half, how Newcastle came back?
The way they played in that last 10 minutes, like, all bar probably Dom Young, man, wow.
Oh, didn't he have a stinker?
Yeah.
My Dom Yum, I was really upset with him.
Turned into a dom yuck.
It was atrocious, wasn't it? So, but that's I suppose that everyone's entitled to a bad day, and I'll still give him a hug and a pat on the bum and make sure he's doing okay. So,
Do you know the funny thing is, when we go to the footy and he's running that sideline, you just picture Simon saying, Dom Yum. All the time.
why don't you call him that and say, Dom, Simon says your name's Dom Yum now. See what he says.
Have you met him before? Does he know you? Or?
No, of course not. I mean, where would I have met him?
Oh, well, you were up here not long ago, were you? On a trip up to somewhere playing golf?
Oh, yes, I went to a golf course, but I never got to see any of the boys. I would have liked to have seen some of the team, of course, but wasn't that fortunate. But then I'm sure you would have given Greg Marzio a bit of a groin rub if he had been injured too badly on the weekend anyway. So
Maybe a little one. You do one for the team, but
Is his dreams coming back now, mate? Slowly but surely.
no, I'm not that one. No.
but yes, and then between that and the Origin reffing and the bunker, it's just it's a dog's breakfast, and people are going to start walking away.
Yeah,
That's right, you're a Queenslander. Can someone hang up?
yeah.
No, I'm from Toorak, thank you. I just like the maroon people.
The problem is that we didn't win by one try, so it wasn't. It was a knock on, but Bradman scored, so too bad it's a try.
But in saying that, Simon, if you go back to
Yes.
2012, Greg Inglis dropped a ball over the line, went up to the bunker, and they went, "Oh, that's a try." It was a knock
They
on.
had the bunker back. They had the bunker back then, did they?
They did.
Yep.
And then you go back to, well, it was video ref for tries only.
The
you go back to
obstruction.
2014, you had a Queenslander run behind, it was Justin Hodges run behind one of his own players, and a New South Wales player was obstructed. So as Paul Gallen said, sucked in Queensland.
They won by a point.
They won by a point.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. But then again, we could always say if Ponga hadn't have been sent off in the first one,
I
which
agree.
was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Swings and roundabouts, but
If my mum had a penis, I wouldn't be here.
She didn't. Oh, sorry.
Wow, that escalated quickly.
That's
But
a
you're
good
right,
analogy.
Simon. Like you got those problems where, look, did he touch it? Yeah, he touched it. Blind Freddie could see he touched it, but it didn't come down to that one try.
No, but I think Mr. Klein, he might have had a bet each way, and he was very
Bets on
helpful.
horse races.
I don't think
Yeah,
you can
sure.
blame Klein for that one either, because that was 100% the bunker.
Yeah.
That wasn't
absolutely.
Klein.
We can blame Klein for a lot though in the lead up and the repeat sets and the six again and all that stuff. And I might as well call it the Klein Cup.
Jeez.
Thank you, Klein.
But in saying that, Bradman scored, so
Yeah.
we'll
Twice,
take that.
like, twice now.
He's-
The last time
And
up
then
there, he outran.
Ponga again.
Yeah,
He ran
done.
over top of him last
That was
time.
And
controversial.
how did that work out for Bradman for last weekend?
Well, he was,
Yeah,
a bit,
Deborah
he was a
Rest,
bit
mate.
tight.
Yeah, Deborah Rest.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's back. this
Paper
week,
mache
mate.
hamstrings, hadn't he?
Yeah, but, oh, you can't tell me if Bradman wasn't there on the massage table, you wouldn't rub him down.
Well, I don't know. He's a bit gronky, don't you think?
No, Bradman's a good guy, actually.
There's a word from the
Plus
80s.
he's in with the Phoenix or something, isn't he? Or
Oh,
Yeah,
father-in-law.
Yeah.
That's the
yeah, so
father.
it's just not a thing I really want to. I don't mind being punched around the ring, but not by not by Jeff. So
He's actually going to be in Jeff's new movie. So.
Yeah.
He's playing Jeff, the Hitman Hardy, Bradman is.
new movie. Oh, was it? I Love Yous All.
And them there.
Yeah.
And then-
Wonder if Mario gets a run.
Nah, Muzz won't, man. He's got really bad dementia
Yeah,
going on.
poor bugger.
Yeah, but who would play him though? Or something. Who would be a good Mario Fennec now for a movie?
Shannon Knoll. He got the little
Wow.
Mario
Let
saver.
him know you said that.
Whoa.
You got the flavour saver, like Mario.
We got to put a wig on him.
And
I reckon you put Vassallo in. He's
different
about just Vassallo will be about as smart. So,
What, Frank or Chris?
oh,
Dale.
Chris, of course.
Oh,
Dale.
Dale Kerrigan.
Dad, I dug a hole.
Dale Vassallo. Anyway.
Oh my goodness, God! Please don't tell me there's more of them.
Oh, no, he's a rabbit. Did you know that actually Chris has how many kids?
6.
6.
I thought you were going to...
Okay, where do you take them from?
Wasn't there 3 miscarriages
And
too?
3 miscarriages.
Mate, the dude's a rabbit.
He's a rabbit. He's like John Holmes of the bloody Katara.
Chris is a pants man, is he?
Well, apparently. If it moves, he'll do it. If it don't, he'll push it.
Well, Mr. Vaseline, what other skeletons do you have in your closet?
Oh, so he's got more than skeletons in his closet, I tell you.
He's got a fairy
Dear
dress.
me. Well, I tip my cap to your prowess, Mr.
Oh,
Vassallo.
don't go to cats, will you?
I think he said cat.
Oh, sorry, I said
Why
cat.
would I tip my cat, Dina? Come on.
Well, he's got a thing with cats at the moment. Last week I come in here, he was kissing me cat, and then today he's talking to it. So
He just said hello.
well, the cat's not going to go, hello, Christopher, back, is it?
Speaking of
Chris said
cats,
it is.
He walked in and goes, Hi.
No, he actually goes, hey. I've got the video. He goes, hey.
It's a cat. Hey. The cat's
No
not going
one
to jump
else
up and go, hey, Chris, want a beer?
No one else was here.
That's all right. You've got to talk to animal. I always say hi to a pussy when I walk past it. So
Anyway.
speaking of cats, how's my ginger one?
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen him for a few days, but he'll be listening, so if you want to throw anything
I wore him out.
Oh, what?
Wore him out.
Have you?
Well, no, that's not for anyone's consumption. That's okay. But yes, I am disappointed in the refereeing, of course, and I hope that something changes because, there's that much money now invested in technology and pushing the game, and the simplest things get overlooked. And
It destroys. The only people that are losing from it are the fans, and without the fans, there's no game. So, yeah.
well, particularly too, if you're thinking it's any game's a foregone conclusion, so it's disappointing, very disappointing.
Yeah, sure is. Anyway, thanks for your call, mate. It's always good to hear from you. Say good day
That's what I've been told.
Say good day to Terence or Stu. It's been a while since we heard from him.
Yes, no, Terence has been busy. Of course, he's a busy man. No, we'll just leave it at that, and hopefully someday soon we'll be able to we'll get both of us on your show again. So
That'll be nice.
That's if he ever comes home, of course. But we won't talk about that either.
Where is he?
Well, you know what he's like. Last time he was out at the theatre, and this time he's been out. He says it's a leather working class. I don't really know if I believe him or not.
Chaps are made of leather.
Yeah, I don't know. He always seems to get a bit excited around leather. I don't know why. So.
And when he said he was out with a few chaps, you know why?
Well, there's possibly that too, but at least hopefully he hasn't had a chapstick on his lips.
All right, thanks, mate. Cool, we'll talk to you again soon.
Bye, Simon.
Ta-ta.
Bye, Simon.
Bye.
Oh, it's a call from him, isn't it? Hey, caller number 2, who we got?
We've got Mark here.
G'day, Mark here. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Been a long day, but it's all good.
Yeah, it's like that, isn't it? What's your question for us, Jimmy?
Well, my original question was going to be about how we thought Mitch played in State of Origin, but obviously, come light of what I've just seen since I've got home, we've got another question.
Yeah, we can have
Where do you see?
Jerome
Where do you see this? Oh, you got it. Probably read it well.
Yeah, yes and no. Yeah, it might be good for a short-term thing to help with the development of a couple of youngins, but yeah, to be honest, personally, I honestly still think that money could have been better invested elsewhere. That's just my opinion.
We doubted Dylan Brown going to the Knights.
Yeah, but that's long term. This is only 12 months. If Luai was there for 2 years or so, yeah, good signing. But 12 months, I'm not a fan of that. Because they just get started and then they go.
I listened to a former great yesterday actually on because I can still get Triple M out here, Hindy, of course.
Yep.
And basically he said it could go two ways. Right? We get a good run of it, no injuries next year. Like we've had a shocker this year. There's no secret about that.
Yeah.
And those two, as it has been proven, those two can click.
Yep.
Moses and Luai, they can click.
Yeah.
They could push us deep in, right into September. Young players have got themselves, a few more years another season under their belt, so to speak. So they'll be wiser for it. Because there's no denying there are good players at Parramatta.
Oh,
They just need experience.
Yeah, but the question you got to ask yourself then about Luai then, right? Going to Parramatta, yes, it could be good because he can inject some much-needed skills into some of the younger players. They'll bring them up.
100%.
But it's a one-year deal. He's going to PNG the year after. Is he really going to be that invested?
Oh, he won't be invested, but he'll try and do what he can, obviously, because we're not paying $500K of his salary.
You're still paying 7.
Yeah. But if you look, your average half these days are, $600K?
Yeah, I mean, I hope it does go well for Parramatta,
So
and I hope it, but I think he would have been better off at a place like even the Perth Bears that are just starting.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Not
But,
I just don't think, because realistically, are we expecting anything out of the Perth Bears in their first year? Not really. They're building. So he would have been better off there, just cementing the club, bringing it in. I just think Parramatta would have been better off investing in a long-term
I guess
position.
Parramatta's situation there might be like there's no halves on the market right now.
Well, this is true.
So
too.
if we just get a stopgap in that will improve us, and then we've got our young kids still developing.
I hope it does.
Now we've got 12 months to go out and find our future for 5'8".
Yeah, but this is
the other thing look at too. Are they trying to do a Roosters thing?
with
No.
the
What,
Yeah,
Brown
with
Bay Bay?
DCE.
Not even DCE, but you look before that, Cooper Cronk.
yeah.
Cronk worked out, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's a fair gap between Jerome Luai and Cooper Cronk.
And there's a lot better
100%.
players that were around Cooper Cronk.
Yeah.
Mm.
He's
I
got him over,
don't
mate.
understand why Parramatta's throwing out 1-year deals to
That's the
Pezzett
second time, yeah.
and now Lua. If you,
Yeah, I can't say it myself because we've got a lot of juniors coming up and they just
100%,
need.
mate.
Well, even,
Like-
okay. What's Brody? I say it again, Brody Croft in England. What's he on?
Yeah.
Would you be better investing in someone like that for a couple of years rather than... Oh, don't get me wrong, Luai's a great player. Well, he was at Penrith. He hasn't really set the world on fire at Tigers. Is he going to set the world on fire again at Parramatta? Okay. Mitch Moses hasn't been on fire this year. What if Moses gets injured again? It's going to be the Luai show. Is he going to be able to perform? It's just a big gamble, personally, I think.
It's a massive gamble.
And I'll just say, being a Parramatta fan, is there a little bit more of... Because he's a former Penrith player?
It's a hard thing. Like, I look at it, it's basically, if we go for another injury next year, it's a wasted signing, right?
Mm.
But if it's all in there and there's a bit more pressure off Moses, and Moses actually has an injury for a year, heaven forbid, that it actually might click.
It might, but the problem is you get excited over that 12 months and it's gone.
Well,
Yeah.
we did say last year that Parramatta were going to be top 8
Well,
without injuries. So maybe that is their chance to build and get into the top 8.
So
hopefully, but
my question to you is, you're a Para fan. What makes this deal successful for you? Like, where does Parramatta have to finish for you to say, yep, that was a successful signing?
Barring injuries, of course, I would like to see him top 4 because the young blokes are actually trying. They're starting to have a go.
the
Volkman going will be a massive one.
The problem with top 4, I'd be happy if I was a Parramatta fan it's with the 8, because you're going to be, at the bottom of the ladder this year, to the 8. The problem with top 4 is Dolphins are now a top 4 team. Warriors, top 4 team. You've got Penrith, well, we all know what they're capable of. And then Storm next year are going to be some super team. With
Newcastle.
So Newcastle have turned into a premiership, I wouldn't say contender, but giving it a good shake. Brisbane will be back. So it's going to be a very tight competition next year.
Absolutely, but if you look at last year's comp, where everyone finished, where are a lot of those teams now?
Yeah, that's right. And then you've got the Roosters, so you can't write them off. So if I'm a Parramatta fan, we make the top 8, I'm happy with that. If that's from my point of view, not being a...
Yeah, I look a bit higher.
Yeah, 100%. But the only thing is, I just look at it like, even with the Knights now at the moment, we're equal second, but back to 5th because it's such a tight competition up the top. But, mate, I hope it does go well for you. Hope Luai can come back to form that he had, a couple of years ago when he was playing Origin and playing with Penrith. If he can bring that back, well, happy days for Parramatta supporters. But it'd be interesting to see how the Parramatta faithful take to him.
Yeah, that'll be the other one, especially given the history.
Yeah, being a former Panther.
It's funny how a jumper can change
Yes,
people's outlooks on people, though.
100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, champion, I hope you enjoy the rest of the show and thanks for your call.
No worries, you guys. Take care, guys.
Cheers,
You
mate.
too.
Cheers, champion.
See ya.
Bye.
changed.
Caller number 3. How are you, Falanga? I mean, how are you?
Yeah, Jason here. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Hello. Oh dear.
Oh, something's never changed.
No, that's correct.
True.
Yeah.
What's your question for us, mate?
Easy one tonight. Who's your biggest surprise packet this year, and who's been your biggest disappointment?
Chris.
What surprise packet?
Excitement.
Disappointment.
That's what Dylan says. Surprise to me has been the Knights. I didn't think we would go this good. I thought it would go all right, but not as good as we had. Probably my disappointment is there's probably a 3-horse race for me. Oh, 4 really. Broncos, Canberra, I have to say, Bulldogs, and
It can't be N. That'll be 4.
yeah,
Storm.
yeah, and the Storm. So 5.
I think your biggest disappointment has to be Broncos. You win the premiership last year.
True.
You have the strongest team, and now, apart from the bye this week that saved you, you were sitting second last.
You could probably say the same thing about Canberra, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have said Canberra, but I've always said it, even from last year. I said they really overachieved last year, and they went out in straight sets. So yeah,
And the reason I say Bulldogs doing that because I would like to see the Dogs go well.
Oh yeah, they've 100% been disappointing.
And same with Canberra too. Like they were teams I had in my 8.
Yeah. But unfortunately, you sign someone like Adam O'Brien as their attacking coach.
Well-
They're not going to do anything.
Well-
Yeah, but they've been poor defensively. It's not.
Yeah,
it hasn't been-
their attack has been crap.
It has, but
well, they
their
signed
defense-
O'Brien as their attacking coach, and then they signed Galvin. They got rid of Sexton. They got rid of Marnie. Like they tried fixing something that wasn't broken, and from that point on, they just shat themselves.
Wasn't JT part of their coaching staff as
They
well?
got rid of him, didn't they?
Yeah, when they took on O'Brien, they got rid of Jason Taylor.
I reckon
Yeah.
Melbourne
How
for
did-
me, purely for the fact that over the last, 20-something years, the
Yeah,
only
they-
time they've missed the 8 was salary cap.
Yeah, see, I still think Canterbury. I give Broncos a little bit of grace. They've had a lot of injuries. Melbourne have had a hell of a lot of injuries to key players.
And that distraction with Bellamy, I think
Yeah.
that's going to give them
Well,
some grace as
I don't
well.
think that was too much of a distraction, to be
Yeah,
honest,
I'm
mate. I'd say
with
more
you.
than likely they already knew about it.
But I'm with the
I
Dogs.
agree that the Knights are the biggest surprise packets. And out of the 4 teams you mentioned that have been a disappointment, I mean, they were basically the top 4 last year,
Well,
and
they were the
now
top
they're not
4.
even in the 8. So my next question is, out of those 4 teams, who could make the 8?
I think Melbourne's
Melbourne.
probably the only one, but their draw's pretty tough for the rest of the year.
Hang on, ask the Broncos. They still think they can make it.
Yeah.
Manly have been a surprise for me, if anyone cares.
Yeah, true. Sorry.
No.
Of course they do. Yeah,
You
Manly.
just sit there quiet, though, mate. You don't really say much.
Manly.
But they've been in and around the 8 for the last few years.
But once Forum took over, things changed at the club.
And as soon as he signed that contract, mate, they started losing
Changed
games.
again.
Correct.
Well,
For me, I've got the Warriors as the kind of surprise packet, only for the fact that the Dally M halfback of the year, the guy that was going to win the Dally M last year isn't in their team. Their next choice halfback, who was killing it at the start of the year, he's injured.
so
They did the same last year, didn't they? They
now
were
they've got
playing well last year, and then
Then they lost
they
the
had the
halfback.
injuries, and then bang, they went downhill again.
do you remember what I said last year? Who was going to win the comp this year?
That was last year, mate.
But do you remember who I said before any ball was kicked? Who
Probably
will win the comp?
Panthers.
Probably the Warriors.
Yeah. So, I know. it's all
But
up
to the
you.
Warriors' credit this year, Metcalf's come back,
Hmm.
Tanner Boyd's out, but Tamare stepped up.
That's
Oh,
what I mean. Like they have,
Hasn't he
they've,
stepped up?
they've really got their third string halfback in there, and he's playing.
But then you've got
Tanner Boyd.
Jet Cleary. Jylan, like 2 young blokes playing New South Wales Cup that are absolutely blitzing it.
Hanson.
Yep.
And then until he got injured, who would have suspected Jackson Ford to be one of the front runners as a forward, just
100%,
dominating?
mate.
And then you
Killer.
get that young Stowers Smith come through. too.
Yeah.
Oof.
Well, Jackson Ford at the start of this year, probably for the first, 6 to 8 rounds, he was almost leading the Dally M's, if
He's
not
still in
leading
it.
it. He was just killing it.
Yeah.
He's
He's still in it.
3 points off the lead,
Couple
isn't
of
he?
points, yeah, a couple of points off the lead.
There you go. I haven't kept tabs on that lately, but yeah.
Anyway, thanks for your call, mate.
Well, good to
Appreciate
speak to
that.
you all again. Yeah, and,
Um,
we'll catch up soon.
Yeah, Chris. Jason said he'll catch up soon.
Mate, no. Mate, as far as I'm concerned tonight, I'm the 18th man coming in because of someone's head injury assessment.
If you listen to that voicemail, mate, that'd probably hit the nail on the head.
You
Mate,
will have a head injury.
You're not selling it well. You're not selling it well at all.
I think he's going to get 4 to
Do I
6
listen to
weeks.
it before I eat pizza or after?
During.
Probably
During.
Probably
Right,
after.
okay.
All right, thanks, mate.
All right, guys. Catch
See
you
you later.
later.
Take
Bye.
care.
All right, guys, that's Talking Schmidt for this week. Brought to you by Full Throttle Barbecue. We'll take a short break and be back shortly.
Someone called my eye.
What caught my eye? Oh, God. Brought to you by Scott's Hunter Prime Butchery. Dan, we'll start with you.
Yeah, so on the weekend, last week, we were only discussing about Super Hubert and if he was still around. Well, I can tell you he is, and he was at Nelson Bay on the weekend at a car show, getting around, entertaining the little kids and that. He had the Super Hubert mobile up there and having a good old time.
Good on him, eh? Like,
He's an absolute legend.
he's done it for God knows how long.
Well, jeez.
He's been around. I'm 48 this year, and he's been around longer than I
He was
have.
on, it was that far back, he was on 2HD.
Yeah.
And he used to do a lot with the, remember the NBN telephone?
Yep. Big dog.
I wish they brought them back, the NBN telephones. They were great. Big doggy.
He's always stayed that skinny though. Like,
Yeah.
He has.
is he a pot smoker like Snoop
No,
Doggy Dogg?
I think
He had
he had
cancer.
cancer several years, like a while back now.
Good
and
call,
then-
mate.
Yeah, read the room.
Cannabis.
Does
Cannabis.
help.
Yes. Medical cannabis.
Can I get some then?
Yeah.
And my second, sorry to all the Knights fans, I know he's lost, but Dom Young copping a falcon in the head, and in the midst of his disease, Jai Arrow saw the funny side, and it's good to see him having a laugh with all the stuff that's going on with him at the moment.
Dong.
Yeah.
How did he?
It's the closest he came to catching a ball.
I just don't see how he missed this. Like, he's looking at the ball. It's not like his dreads got in the way in this one. Hey, look at it, ready?
They might have.
It's coming up.
He closed
down.
his eyes. That was funny.
No,
it
well, I
was,
think,
it was good though, wasn't
He
it?
saw Jai Arrow
taking
come,
the
he
piss.
saw
yeah.
young Jai Gray coming.
At least
Thought
he,
his kids whacked me enough today.
at least he used his head in that situation.
Was it
Yeah.
Blader?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I said, was it?
Yeah, but you've got to make an effort to get out of the way, and
He was getting out of the way. He closed his eyes.
End of the day, look, with some of the calls that were made on the weekend, of course it was going to go against us.
Yeah.
Is that yours?
Yeah,
Yep. All right.
that's it
Jay.
for me.
I got a couple here. Couple of young fellas. Young Callum Elsley and Chasey Butler. Couple of Curry Juniors. Got themselves into the Australian schoolboys after the school championships up there at Coffs Harbour on the weekend. Young Chasey Butler actually just signed with the Knights
That's-
the week before.
What's his father's name?
I don't bloody know.
Mister.
No, what's the old mate that we were talking about the other day?
Liam Martin.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going back to where it all began. No, but young Chase, he's a good young kid. I remember when my young fella was playing at Curry,
Yeah.
they'd always be there early training, giving it, like helping out the young kids. And
Well, he played
Fun
up
ball
this
with him.
year. He was playing SG with Matty Lantry.
All right.
Done really well. And then, young Callum, young kid from Curry High School. Just goes to show you don't have to go to a special school to get the rub of the green. And, good on the pair of them. Now
You're
they're
thinking
both-
of John
John.
Butler.
or John Butler.
Hey, your jokes are later. No, what I was thinking of, oh mate, used to live at Head and Greater there
Mark.
on the hot. He's
I
someplace
think
at
there's a
Curry.
Mark Butler around.
I don't know if it's Butler. I can't think of his last name or first name now. His young fella plays Curry. They used to live at Head and Greater. His father, Shrek.
Oh, Donkey.
Yeah.
Jamie.
Jamie.
Jamie Baker.
Yeah, Baker.
Yeah, he's
Baker.
young fella. He's young fella's playing
Baker
first
Butler,
grade.
close.
Yeah, close.
Yeah. My second one, Curry on a roll. I expected him to win, but not by this. I was watching the live score on Saturday, chilling out with Haley, and yeah, the score just kept going up and up and up. So,
And the Storms too, who do love to buy a player.
yeah, same sort of thing with the competition in Denton Cup.
Yep.
Curry's sitting third, but equal with Central. They're in front on for and against, and then the Maggots are floating around the fifth spot. But
We're starting to.
yeah, mate, they got. We got 3 games to go.
Well, hopefully, starting this week, we'll have all the Denton Cup scores up on our page.
Just not got beat.
Yeah, what a shame.
They're coming second last.
See, if Curry and Maitland get in the grand final, I wouldn't know who to go for.
Better before I go to Hawaii, mate. I'm telling you.
I wouldn't know who to go for, like, you know.
You know, growing up in Curry, but playing for the Pickers.
I grew up, born and bred in Maitland, live at Curry.
I'll tell you what.
Happy life.
I'll be honestly, mate. If Curry stay where they are, there's a good chance that could pan out the way. Because touch wood, they've had a good season so far with very minimal injuries, especially to key players.
Good on them.
But yeah, finally, yeah, fingers crossed.
Yeah. Anyway,
So
your next one.
big day on the beers anyway.
Is that you?
That's me, mate.
That's sweet. Kylie.
My first one is, which was brought up in the news, Nathan Cleary has become the highest point scorer in New South Wales Origin history, eclipsing the long-standing record of Michael O'Connor. If only he'd taken the last 2.
Exactly. He could have eclipsed Andrew.
But he would have known that at the back of his head, and I just
I think that was a bit of paying a bit of homage
yeah.
to his childhood hero, Andrew Johns, and saying, I don't want to, I'm happy to equal you, not overtake you.
I don't want to beat you, yeah, so to speak.
In saying that, he's only going to be 1 game away from doing it anyway.
That's right. And saying that too, it'll be more of a celebration during the game than it would be at the end of the game too.
Yeah.
So.
But I think the thing was he could have overtaken him as the highest point scorer in a game for Origin, and that's what he chose not to do.
I thought,
So he equaled him. He equaled him as the highest point scorer in a game of Origin.
I thought, I just had him there for a second.
Girdler.
Yeah.
I
I
think
thought
the same.
I thought Ryan Girdler was the individual highest
No,
point
Johnsy
scorer.
overtook him.
Yeah.
Did he really?
Yeah,
I still go back to Girdler's 30-second try
Yeah.
at that time.
yeah.
Yeah, what did he score in that game? 4 tries and kicked
I thought it was like 32 points or
a million goals or something that night. Anyway,
Anyway, moving on.
do apologies.
My last one is an angry Bulldogs fan. Apparently he smashed his TV in front of 30 guests. He had a party and his wife took their kids and went to a hotel.
The Dogs were not having a party.
But
Anger management.
why? Hang on. If you're that stupid to do that, why would you tell everyone?
Why would 331 people like it?
It's pretty funny.
It is.
I got to laugh. 1999, Dragons lose to Melbourne Storm when Mundine
Jamie
forgets to
Hayes,
pass the ball to Blacklock, and my dad threw a TV out the front door.
See, I couldn't do that
school
because
too.
I'd be like, that's going to cost money.
Now I've got to go pay for the bastard.
That probably wasn't a flat screen either. That was an effort.
Old school bubble
was a
backs.
tub.
Yeah.
That was commitment.
The tube TVs.
Anyway, what caught Smitter's eye? The goal-kicking efforts in Manly versus the Cowboys game. Pretty.
I was at this game. It was shocking.
Yeah.
Was it 1 from 4 each or something?
Yeah, and
That one from Clifford. The 2 from Clifford, I have to say.
Yeah.
yeah, both missed
Was
very, very
terrible.
easy kicks.
Well, for them pair,
Yeah.
really,
But Fogarty's getting a bit of a habit of when games are close, he
He
really
seems to be
struggles.
doing that, doesn't he?
is he happy?
I reckon Val Holmes is breathing a sigh of
see-
relief.
I think he's happy, but I think he just.
Something's not
I
right.
just don't think he handles pressure. He did the same at Canberra last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Clifford's never usually that bad either.
Well,
Back
not
Clifford from
mate,
all over.
Not
But
the one he
front.
sprayed
I was
across.
watching Clifford when he was goalkeeping. He was only taking it back like 17 metres. He's
Yeah.
got the world's biggest boot. Take
Yeah,
it back
hasn't
and open up your angle.
But was it windy down there?
No.
No?
My
Not
second
really.
one was Campbell Graham was motionless on the ground early in the South Knights game. Like, Neville was taken off HIA. He didn't move when he hit the ground.
Yeah.
So that wasn't even looked at either. So Stretch, I was going to call him Shrek there for a minute, but Stretch, yeah. Like, why he wasn't... Like, have a look at it. He's not moving. Why it wasn't
He
even
did
looked
get
at?
up, but when he got up, he didn't look.
He looked ginger when he
He
got
did,
up.
didn't he? He didn't look 100%.
So why wasn't that looked at as well?
Again, mate, it's just like we've spoken about. That game was just one of them ones.
And my third and final one, I would Frida, I couldn't leave this out. Fish giving Luai a spray after scoring. Oh, mate. He's got a habit of doing this now to his old teammates, old Fish,
Good on
hasn't he?
him.
Yeah, but Luai deserves it.
Yeah.
Because he does it.
But it's all after the game. He shakes their hand.
Oh,
It's all
yeah.
good fun. But look at Fish. He's
He
like,
fought
I
up.
loved him at Penrith. But this is personal for him now because it's his culture.
Yeah.
And you see him in the sheds before the game with his little, what's the name, whatever you call it?
Yeah.
And
Traditional
traditional
bat.
spear thing.
Yeah.
something.
And he's just, I'm sorry, when I found out he was coming from Penrith, I was filthy. But this was right for James Fisher Harris.
Can
Family
you
first.
pull that
Yeah.
picture back up? Look at the size of the bastard's arms. They're
Oh.
bigger than the head
Oh,
on the
he's
ground.
got big guns.
Seriously, mate.
And seriously, I know I've got a few favourite players, but I'll go as far as saying he's one of my all-time favourites. Like, I said this from when he was back first starting at Penrith in the back row with curly hair. Didn't
When
I?
he
I
was
said,
a
this
kid.
bloke's going to be
Yeah.
a gun. And we started watching him from there.
Yeah.
And, yeah, like, honestly, I know a lot of players don't go, but he doesn't. A lot of people say he don't play for your team, but I watch every game James Fisher Harris plays. I watch it. Yeah. Anyway,
He was definitely missed in that short time that he was injured.
yeah, and he's such a nice bloke, like to talk to, but he's very, very quiet and humble.
What do you write on his boots? We got his boots, and I'm sure dark places or
Dark
something.
places
He
or
wrote
something,
dark on one and places on
Something
the
like
other.
I'll have to do
Yeah,
another
right.
shoey out of him.
Because he couldn't write his name.
Do you want to say it to him? But no, remember them boots?
They smell like cat.
They smell
Pee.
like cat piss all the way home.
Chris.
No, don't let him near the boots. He'll try to eat them then. But we got him from Pacific Championship.
Yeah.
His game worn boots and all the way home in Kylie's car in the tray.
No, at first I had him in my backpack. We went to get something to eat in Parramatta.
Yeah, really?
No, I just thought it was Parramatta, but no. Anyway, and then all the way home in the tray, all you could smell was these boots. They smell like cat piss.
But when he first gave them to us, there was still steam coming out of them.
I wouldn't say it would have been because of the dew and that. Plus, God knows how long he's had them for.
Yeah, but they're things like, I won't sell things like that. You see people selling them on Marketplace all the time, but those things, they're worth more than money to us. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
They're memories and
Well, you sleep with it every night.
only one. But you know what I mean? Like, I've still got a goal to get James Fisher Harris's jersey, and that will not be sold.
And his undies.
I got them. You know what I mean? Like some people, you see, they get them and they're up in Marketplace the next day. Nah, not me. Anyway,
All right, the Tigers have approached, and this is probably going to raise a few questions, given that we stand down players when they're on trials. But Manos Finu,
Nasty.
sure, that'll do. Has been approached. The Tigers approached the NRL about getting him back for 2027, so he'll be eligible for parole after stabbing a man at a church event in 2019.
Church of all places. What the hell?
so they let him back in. That opens a can of worms for everyone. But in saying that, Matt Lodge, they let him back in. He invaded a house. Traumatized the kid, belted the father in front of the kid.
Have you listened to the interview about the Matt Lodge thing? Now, I was on the same boat until I listened to the interview. And in the interview, he actually says that on the flight over, he took some sleeping tablets. They weren't working. He took more. Then when he got off the plane, they went straight into drinking. And then it's been proven that the sleeping tablets he were on were not meant to be mixed with alcohol, and it put him in a state where he was out of his mind and just having a psychotic moment. I'm not justifying what he did, but I'm just saying there is a backstory to it. Like, I was all against him 100%. But that's a different kettle of fish. He's actually been proven guilty that he chose to stab someone.
Yeah, yeah.
But I also bring in Ezra Mann.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
You know, I'm not saying he should be allowed back in the game, but my point is the NRL will make it hard for themselves when they let Ezra Mann back in. What, does he just get 10 weeks suspension?
Well, you got a moan from the Dragons who had a fit of rage, swung a hammer at someone who fell.
Chased him like
He
a block
chased
down
him.
the road.
Fell, and then all that, and he was put out of the game, and now he's served his time, and everything. The court case is over, everything's done, and now he's only playing in a local league and stuff like that.
Up.
Oh, he's cute up
Killing
now.
it.
You know what I mean? But yeah, he swung a hammer in a fit of rage, not justifying it again, but again, he didn't stab someone.
Well, we're also talking about 8 years ago, which is what's the form going to be like, and how much do we really need him back at that point?
Yeah.
Interesting. That is going to be an interesting kettle of fish. I'd hate to be the one making the decision, but anyway.
Second one, Laurie Daly's copped a lot of flack on his coaching lately, but he's the first in Origin history to win series as captain and a coach.
Yeah. A player, captain, and coach.
And all the players were behind him.
Ah.
Yeah, they all backed him.
I still didn't think he was the right man for the job from the start, personally, but he's got the job done, so...
I think they just found the right mix in the last game, mate.
Well, let him have it. Oh, he said he won't do it next year, didn't he?
Yeah.
I was going to say,
If
let him,
they ask him, he might, but
let him do it for another year.
I don't think
He's got everything now.
Let him do it for another year and
take
yeah,
the
but
live
he,
and come see you
he
later.
strikes me the type of bloke that if New South Wales Rugby League come up to him and said, "Hey, look, this is our plan. We've got Cleary the following year. Will you please do it for one more?" I think he would
Yeah,
be
but
the
then
top
does
bloke
he
who'd
do
just say
it?
yes.
Does he do it, and then Queensland come out, dominate 3 games, and then everyone's on his case again, going,
no.
"Told you wasn't the
I
right
just think
man."
he'd be the type of bloke that
he
would
goes out a
want to
hero
run
right
around.
now.
the news I did hear is that if Cleary says yes, he's going to do it the following year, next year the NRL is going to look at an exemption where Cleary can go coach
Yeah, right.
New South Wales and
Webster.
what's
No,
that?
not Webster. Bloody
Wallace.
Wallace steps up and takes Penrith while he's away.
No, they just run him as the assistant coach, but he pulls the puppet strings.
That's what we were saying last week. He put someone in there. You said it.
Well,
Put someone in
but
there.
that's-
Then there's going to be his assistant coach, and from the background, he's going, right, this is what I want you to do. This.
That's what apparently the New South Wales camp is going to consider. Is Cleary do it if he wants the job full time? That he goes and they're going to put in a request for a special. Apparently, it was done before with.
Bellyache.
Yeah.
I just don't see Laurie doing. As I said, like he goes out right now a winner, going hard. Told you I could do it. Comes back next year, fails, and everyone goes, "Told you wouldn't."
Yeah,
do
I
it.
just think that if they ask him, I don't think he'll be able to say no. I think he'll be like just because he's got so much pride for that jersey.
Well,
He
maybe.
bleeds blue.
Yeah.
And if the likes of Cleary, Marto, even Latrell, whatever,
Well, imagine
Bradman,
if
they
he
come
gets
and say, "Come on, Laurie, do it."
Yeah.
We
Imagine
want
if
you.
he gets a team there's no injuries. Latrell in the centres. You know what I mean?
Bradman's got to be in every.
Yeah.
He's built for Origin.
Like he hates Queensland. Like
Yeah.
that's just.
You just got to pick his defence up a bit, that's all.
True.
Speaking of Latrell, though, how good was it watching his little clip on YouTube, him watching the Origin? Obviously, you couldn't see what he was watching because they
Until next year.
block it, but his reactions and he was
was
just
good.
really getting into the team, like really enjoying it. It's good.
We should try. Yeah, I'll talk about that later. Sorry.
My first one is the Roosters Heritage jersey. I just love how 90% of the sponsors got on board and got the faded sponsors.
Yeah.
Except I noticed one big glaring sponsor on the front that didn't get involved. And who owns them? Nick Pilatus.
Yeah.
Uh,
Surely he could have Like, if he's got the other sponsors to do it, why couldn't he do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I didn't realise
That's
Politis
his fault.
owns them. Okay. So that's supposed to be like the City Ford back in the.
Yeah, well, he owns BYD now. Like,
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Shows how much I know about the wanker. But yeah, come on. If you've got the others, that's poor form. If I'm whoever it is on the side, then go, hang on. Why did you get us to do that when? Yeah, I'd say, look, we'll pull our sponsorship for next year then if that's the way you want to be. He's a very selfish man. Yeah. I'm sorry. Sooner Spencer gets out there, the better. And Nafanu, pack your bags off for you.
And my second one, I was flicking through Facebook and noticed someone selling a Knights mascot head. But I did notice it also has a shaved eyebrow, just like one of our crew over here. So I just thought it would be a bit fitting.
Also looks like there's a penis on its head.
Like that crew member.
I didn't notice that until you just said that then.
The red thing.
It's a very niche item, isn't it?
What was the Knights mascot's name for that? What
Chris.
I can't remember.
Looks like Nathan Cleary. Look at the chin.
Mate,
American
McDonald.
dad.
Alex McDonald
Yes,
from Melbourne
thank
has
you.
a heaps bigger
Thank
chin,
you.
mate.
He leaves Cleary for dead.
And that was from my brother-in-law. I didn't know that. And my
yeah.
brother-in-law Hayden, he's a Melbourne
Yeah.
supporter, and he said to me, because he's been to a few games down there and met some of the players and that, he said, mate, that Alex McDonald, his chin is... Oh, sorry. I apologise. I haven't even had beer yet. Literally double the size of Nathan Cleary's.
Yeah,
and I was
he's
like, rubbish.
It's only because Cleary's
He's more
Cleary.
famous.
Yeah. But, mate, I was
End of the day.
telling my father-in-law, I was like, have a go at his chin when we're watching the game, and he's like, holy hell, that is massive.
End of the day, we all can't be oil paintings
Yeah,
like
be
Chris.
true, mate. Be true.
Picasso.
Over there. Anyway, that's everyone's. What caught my eye? Hamster spinning, but the wheel's dead. Don't have that this week. So, stuff you may have missed. Stuff you may have missed. Brought to you by Empire Guard. Yeah, so the first one, ABC Sport with the mistake identity of Harry Grant. Apparently, he must look like Cam Munster.
It's the hair.
But anyway, you think they would get it right?
Could be the eyes, mate.
Next one was Tiger shorts with some staining.
It looks like.
Chris.
Is it blood or poop?
Chris?
Probably a healthy mix.
I don't think
Maybe it
looks
was
too
blood
good of
from the
blood.
poop.
Yeah.
Unhealthy mix.
Are you being with Simon again? Anyway,
Thoughts and prayers.
yeah. That's stuff you may have missed. Play of the round brought to you by Kogan Haulage Contractors. And I'll start sending them there. Spinners player of the round. Oh, no, actually, Luke, you can start.
Just wasn't ready. Used to go near last.
Yeah, but, you're always getting the arse end of the deal. So
Me.
Hey, Mark does. Mark
I'm going to start with Ethan Sanders. Jess thought he absolutely terrorised poor Jeffro Rinakama, but three try assists, one line break assist, only 80% tackle efficiency, but as a half, it's kind of not bad. He only ran for 36 metres, but he kicked for 500. Just like I said, his kicking game just terrorised the Dogs' back three.
It was a pretty brilliant kicking game.
And he found a mistake and just kept honing in. Like every kick was...
The first one, where it went from here to the end of the table, I'm thinking, oh, Christ, I've tipped the wrong team here. And then after that, everything just went...
Yeah, like I said, he found a mistake and he just kept going.
Yeah.
Mark.
Braden Burns from North Queensland. 2 tries, offload, 2 line breaks, 11 tackle breaks. And then, if I go the right way, which we haven't, 23 runs, 190 metres, 3 hit-up runs, 3 kick returns as well. So set him up for a good position to clinch the game right at the end.
Fair enough. Mine. I'm usually critical of this bloke, so Nico Hines. And no, it's not Greg Maljou this week. 2 tries, 11 conversions from 11 conversions. Attempts, 11 post contact meters, 1 line break, 3 line. Hang on, I've got that written twice. My apologies.
That's 4 line breaks.
3 line break assists, 3 try assists, and 3 tackle breaks. I feel it was Nico's best game of the year.
By a long way.
Yeah,
It was
a
a
good
point scoring record for.
Yeah.
Overtook Noddy
it's
in a
good
single
on
game.
him. Hopefully, I like Nico, so hopefully he keeps going. Paul Bugger's had a lot in
He's
his
the
life.
type of bloke too, but he's a real confidence player. So
Yeah,
You don't like about him of late, he's taken a back seat to Trindle.
yeah.
He's
That's why I wanted him
he's
to play
not
fullback.
trying to overplay his hand anymore. He's just letting young Trindle just set the tone, and he's just coming in and just he's playing a 6 role instead of a 7.
Well, good. I hope it continues, but that's why I wanted him to go back to the back just to get his confidence
Yeah.
up. But hopefully it continues. But special mention of remember old Karate Kid. Remember Johnny Lawrence.
Yeah.
Zach Hostkins looked like him, doesn't he? He had a headband around his hair there once. Yeah. And you remember Johnny Lawrence?
Yeah, there was a meme going around.
The Cobra Kai.
Yeah. Oh, can we watch that? No, thanks.
You can, you're pretty tired.
Zach Hoskins with 3 tries, 19 runs with 124 metres gained, 41 post-contact metres, 1 line break, 2 tackle breaks, 18 hit-ups and 3 off-loads. But also I'm going to give a second special mention to the young Knights forward, the big young fellow, what's his name, Crouch? For standing up to Keon
I
Kalamatani
like that, eh?
for nothing. Like, he didn't do anything, and Keon come at him all guns blazing.
Keon come at him because he had a shot at the referee saying it was a high tackle. And then you could sort of half see Keon's like, shut up, whinging or something.
So he striked him with a hand.
Yeah.
So why wasn't that
across
a
the
penalty?
face. Yeah.
You know, it's still.
But I'm
striking.
sitting there going,
Good on him.
this is a thing. Remember Jared Weir-Hargraves did it to a couple of younger forwards as well, and he tried. These older blokes try to dominate these kids now.
Yeah, he stood
He's
up.
just like, up your bum, mate. You're not going to try to push me around. I'll just come. And then he just kept coming at him. And like, Cheese hit him once, but he ran straight back at Keon after the penalty was given.
I was going off on the TV and like saying he's just a kid.
Oh,
you know,
mate, who cares? Feed him.
Yeah,
Feed him, mate.
yeah, good on him.
Go the Dragons. You'll be. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
that's a
I
look.
like me Knights. Sorry.
No. That's good. Like it says, no filter.
Yeah, sorry, Adam.
There's some filter.
Yes.
Mine's Daniel Tupu with a hat trick for his 300th game, 19 runs with 204 metres gained, 68 post-contact metres and 1 tackle break.
That was pretty special. I watched a bit of that.
I didn't think they were ever going to kick in Paul, mate.
No,
They
but
just kept kicking the marky
no
mark.
matter what, you get him over for at least once.
But then, because I didn't end up watching the game after, I think it was half time, I was on the lounge.
Yeah, I watched the first bit up.
To get 3 but how good was his, like, honestly, how good was the start? You know, to have the Tongan Prime Minister come up.
Yeah, that's what I watched
Yeah,
mainly. Was
the
that.
princess of Tonga
Yeah.
was there.
Yeah, and his teammates stood in the tunnel. You know, like they
let him
had
have
the
his little
fans, and then they
was good.
literally did
But you know what I also like was on the jersey? How they had all their
the
names.
names. Yeah,
Bring it back.
yeah.
Oh, it's great.
They reckon some people, some clubs have been trying to do it, but they just won't.
They should be allowed to. It's
I
their
think they're
jersey.
allowed to. It's just the sponsors are. Yeah, they're like,
You
we pay
put the
X
name on
amount.
the back of the jersey, you're losing a sponsor off the back of that
But
jersey.
not really. Just shrink the number down a little bit.
No, but it's the sponsor that goes along the back. So
Yeah,
what
but
they're
if they
whinging about. So they're looking at the NFL kind of way that the NFL do it. So like Cleary has his name on the back of a jersey. Kids go in or anyone goes in and buys Cleary's jersey. Cleary gets some of the money from that.
Yeah, okay.
That's how it works in the NFL.
So that's why the NRL don't want to do it.
Correct. So in the NFL, if you go in and you buy Tom Brady's jersey, Tom Brady gets some of the money from that because that's his jersey.
So that's why the NRL don't want it. What? Sorry, what a fucking joke.
That's why LeBron doesn't sign anything as well.
Exactly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't know. So.
I wouldn't take anything off him. He's a wanker.
No.
Anyway,
I would.
He's rich though.
I
Yeah.
would. I'd take his money.
but Shaq's richer.
Shaq's a good fella. Anyway, sorry.
That's right. Tangents all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right?
That's everyone, isn't it?
No,
That's all right.
that's okay. That's all right.
Very easy to forget.
Rude.
See, now you know how it feels.
I hope you would. Yeah.
Oh, was.
That's,
Jay?
that's all right. Mine isn't like overly flash, but it's young Noah Martin. First game back after
he
his
played well.
double ankle surgeries and that. Got a try, one line break, 94% tackle rate, so he missed 2 tackles. One tackle break, he only had 9 runs, 67 metres, and 53 hit-up metres. And we'll keep scrolling. He had 1 error.
That's 11 weeks off too.
Yeah. You could
80
tell.
minutes.
You could see his jersey was a little bit podgy around the love handles, but
And he didn't come back in the cup last week. It's
Nah,
straight
just
into it.
right in.
true. That's some pretty confidence from Ricky.
yeah. But
And
he's mate, yeah, he's a good kid. Canberra's got a good signing there
Yeah.
with that kid on that edge.
I'm surprised his brother hasn't played yet.
Yeah,
Miles Martin.
yeah.
It's also good.
I know their father, Steve.
And the other 2 amigos.
On that note, that's everyone this time.
Are you serious? What is wrong with
See,
you?
you go the other way and absolutely stuffed you.
I was waiting for it. All right.
My player of the round this week was unfortunate to lose, but it was Kalen Ponga. 2 tries, 1 try assist, 21 runs for 187 run metres, 34 post-contact metres, 4 tackle breaks, 1 line break, 1 line break assist, 6 tackles, 2 missed, 5 kicks for a total of 114 metres with only 3 errors in his game.
I
Big
could
game.
have took Ponga, but I wanted to go outside of my own team for a change. And, you know, goal kicking been rather well. You got
Well,
someone.
teams could probably use that this week.
Yeah, well,
A lot from the sideline. He kicked well.
yeah. I mean, you got a kicker like Sandon Smith that's no slouch, and Ponga's taking it over him. So,
I think Galen's a better kicker than Sandon, to be honest.
yeah, no, Ponga has his moments, but
Yeah, like
at
most
the
of them
moment,
do,
yeah,
but
Ponga's proven.
I
well.
just
But I hope they keep Sandon playing their buttons, not chopping in and changing them. I haven't looked at the team list, but probably have pushed him back out.
I think he's back on the bench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I honestly, buddy, I was surprised he was actually named. When he got his sort of half, wouldn't say it was a hip drop, but big. Was it for feeder?
Yeah.
Leaving it
Again.
on his ankle. Like there was no malice. It wasn't a hip drop by any stretch, but it looked very there you go. And when he sort of got up when he was a bit ginger, but
No, that was Corey.
yeah, no, sorry, Simon.
Anyway, that's everyone there.
That's everyone.
Third time lucky. All right, we'll take a short break and come back with some jokes. Time for the jokes of the week. Jokes of the week brought to you by the Sign Shop.
This one was sent in by Mark today. Melbourne Zoo had acquired a female of a very rare species of gorilla. Within a few weeks, the gorilla became very cantankerous and difficult to handle. Upon examination, the zoo veterinarian determined the problem. The gorilla was on heat. To make matters worse, there was no male gorillas of the species available. While reflecting on their problem, the zoo management noticed Chris, a big Kiwi lad and former All Black responsible for fixing the zoo's machinery. Chris, like most Kiwis, seemed to be possessed with ample ability to satisfy a female of any species. So the zoo administrators thought they might have a solution. Chris was approached with a proposition. Would he be willing to have sex with the gorilla for $500? Chris showed some interest but said he would have to think the matter over carefully. The next day, Chris announced that he would accept their offer, but only under 3 conditions. First, he said, I don't want to have to cuss her. Secondly, you must never tell anyone about us. The zoo administration quickly agreed to those conditions, so they asked what the third condition was. Well, said Chris, you got to give me another week to come up with the $500.
Oh.
Did you go into a bit of a South African accent there?
There was Irish in it.
Yeah, it was a bit different.
I can't do it, all right? Leave me alone.
First bit was Irish.
Well, I think
Yeah.
The funny part of the joke was Chris and the gorilla.
The funny part was Chris was a former All Black. What, mascot?
And a man of many talents.
Holy. Let's see what Dan
joke,
Carter
huh?
thinks about that.
That's a good one.
That was
it
good.
was good.
I wasn't sure that anyone's name was going to pop up.
Yeah, I was thinking, oh, this
Chris
is unusual.
You know what? There?
Well, this one, hold on to your seat. 3 dogs named Jay, Luke, and Dan were sitting in the waiting room at the local vet prepared for their consultation. Jay, the beagle, said, "My friends, I am a mad farter. I fart all day and all night, and whenever guests come around for dinner, my lady owner sent me here today to have me neutered. She says it will cure me for once and for all." Luke, the poodle, said, "My friends, I'm a crazy digger. Just got to dig shit up. The new veggie garden, the lawn in the front yard. I just cannot control my urge. So my lady owner sent me here to be neutered. She reckons that will cure me once and for all." Dan, the Great Dane, said, "My canine friends, I am a mad rooter. The cushions on the couch, the dining room table, and the leg of any guest who might call around. Why, only yesterday my lady owner just got out the shower and bent over to pick up her towel. The sight of her excited me so much. So we guess you're also here to be neutered? No, my friends. My lady owner booked me in to have my nails clipped."
You got another one?
Oh, was that not funny?
No.
Liar.
No, I
Why am I going to be a beagle?
I don't know.
I'm a poodle.
Yeah.
could have been a shih tzu.
She's picked
Dan's a
right.
new bloke on the block and he becomes a Great Dane. And gets the roots.
Yeah, gets to keep his nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, bestiality.
But not his nails.
Excellent.
And this one's a bit of a short one. Mark walked into a public toilet and saw a guy who said his name was Chris staring into a filthy toilet with $1 at the bottom. Chris stood there looking conflicted for a minute, then pulled a $20 note from his wallet and threw it into the toilet. Then he reached into the muck and pulled out the $20 bill and the dollar. Mark asked him, "Why on earth did you throw $20 into the filthy toilet?" Chris replied, "Well, there's no way I was going to stick my hand in there for a lousy $1."
Let's not joke. He would dive in for 20 cents.
Oh, he was in there. But he was on the other cubicle with the hole.
$20 is $20, mate.
You ever been to Tomago?
Oh. Boat ramp does one.
The old Tomago Terror over there. Anyway. All right, thanks for that. No, good as usual.
Yeah.
I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel.
No, if anyone's got some good ones out there, send them in to
Yeah,
us.
please do.
But yeah, I remember the old ones about Corey and Delwyn and the
Chicken giblets were funny.
yeah, they were good. Anyway, all right. Who was Penrith got this week? Broncos Friday night.
Thursday.
Yeah, that's right. Night's a Friday. All right. Good game.
116.
It'll be a good game.
My father-in-law told me that the Warriors would beat the Tigers by 30, so I put 30 as a margin.
Fair enough.
And we split 4.
Yeah, right.
And then Regan put 29.
Oh,
All right. Catch you next week.
maybe.
Yeah, you will. All right, guys. Take a short break. Be back shortly. The week that was brought to you by ProMine. Mark?
Kicked off Warriors 32, Tigers 6. Probably not surprising.
Probably slightly flattering to the Tigers, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought a cricket score in at least into the 50s.
They come out, the block's pretty good, and then slowed down a bit. But yeah, Fisher Harris's try, how good was that for a pro?
That was amazing. Straight through the line, just crashed through him. And you had Martin's pass to Ali, just that big looping pass over the top. They just seemed on.
I don't know, I seem to get excited too when there's a big prop running through like that, scoring like. I got excited with Fish, but also
And it was a bit of ball playing from your other favourite over there, Aaron Clark.
Aaron Clark, yeah. Oh, he's me and
Love
him. We've patched up our differences. I do rate him, good player, but Even like when Trey Mooney scored his few this year, like, it's nothing. It's exciting to see.
The big bastard's got some skills, that bloke.
Oh, yeah.
Do you see when they were on socials where the Knights were doing the thing with the soccer ball in the square?
No.
I was going to send it to you. There was a few of the boys, and it was like throw the ball in the air, and you had to like stop it.
Oh, yeah, I
in
did
the
see
square.
that.
It was basically a box, like 2 pieces of paper.
Yeah.
Like it was only a
Literally.
foot by foot.
Yeah.
And Big Trey at the end, they've thrown the ball up, and he's literally gone down flat on his gut
Into a commando press.
and caught it on
In
his
the middle
back.
of his back.
Literally
And it
dead
just sat
stop. Yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing.
And then Phoenix charging through trying to kiss him. Doesn't surprise me, but anyway.
Oh, we're looking at, you look after me on the field, I'll look after you off the
That's a bizarre tangent.
Yeah.
Back on the Warriors.
Yeah, back to the Warriors.
And the next one, Sharks 66, Dolphins 0.
Yeah.
We talked about the Sharks not putting big scores on teams and not looking like a contender, and
If we all had hats on, we could eat them.
they're back in.
No.
But you look at that, like 66-0, and everyone's going to go, wow, they must have attacked well. But their defence, the Sharks' defence, like Jesse Ramian's tackle, like there was just pure strength. Like I can't remember who it was that was going in, and he's just grabbed him, flipped him, rolled him, and held him up. Like,
They did a Penrith to him, basically.
yeah.
It was 0-0 after 16 minutes.
The Dolphins, I don't think that's the worst they've played in a long time, to be honest.
Well, they're
Yeah.
one of 3 teams, I think, that have been beaten by 50 twice.
Tigers,
So that means they can't win the grand final?
Broncos, or Storm, or I don't know.
Oh, I
So
think
that means
yeah.
they
The
can't
Tigers and the Dolphins, and there was another
Oh.
team. I can't
50
remember
nil?
who it was.
Isn't that the old saying?
Yeah.
Dragons would have been.
No,
close.
we are not. That is
No.
one thing I did comment and said.
No.
Another thing the Dragons couldn't achieve this year.
Oh, so he's still in the hunt.
Yeah, well, it's
Could
now
be
down to
Par-
32 games out of the last
Parramatta,
9.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw that the other day.
Yeah,
It
but
was the 3 teams.
Everyone else could get done with salary cap and you.
Hey.
Yeah.
All Stephen
Don't wet
Bradbury.
his pants, mate. Don't wet his pants.
Raiders 40, Bulldogs 16.
Yeah. Very disappointed in this one.
Well, I think the Bulldogs only scored right at the end for a few of them.
Yeah, they'll probably
They're
like
terrible.
They should have scored the first try, but poor Jeffro had an absolute shocker and dropped it over the line. And
He was terrible, wasn't he? Poor bugger.
his
But
second
he
half
come
was
back.
his second half was really
When
good.
he scored that try
Yeah.
in the
still-
second half,
He still
did
ran.
better.
He had 20 carries, ran for 180 metres. Like
Oh,
He
his
had a
second
gig.
half he played really well.
He just
but
couldn't catch a bomb.
at the start he was just.
poor bloke.
I felt sorry for him. To be honest, I would.
I
Oh
thought
no.
he was getting hooked for sure.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The one thing that Kylie touched on was Zach Hoskins' 3 tries.
Yeah.
He's the first lock since 2007 to score a hat trick.
Put your blood wig
Chris Lawrence was the
You
one
got
that
it?
did it.
on. Sminder special
Yeah,
mention.
that was my special mention.
Oh, my apologies.
That's all right, mate.
And Kylie's was Chupu.
I'll give
No, but you mentioned that he
I'll give
got the
Wild
hat trick.
credit anyway.
But I'm saying he's the first one since Chris
Yeah.
Lawrence in 2007 to do it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
First one was quite funny, actually. Did you see the first try? He's just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and just fell over.
Yeah, but 3 tries, like,
Yeah.
that's unheard of for him. Like,
And then the next 2 under the post.
yeah.
New lease of life after getting hooked for the grand final for the Panthers.
Yeah, well, that's still a hard one to take for him.
Little
isn't it?
horse, mate. Nickname, Little Horse.
His brother sold our house. Roosters 28, Eels 12. Which probably flooded the Eels a little.
Yeah, I was going to say another game that probably could have been bigger.
True. It was.
That was a close one as well. Like,
I couldn't get into it, but I watched a bit of it and I was just, I don't know.
well, half time, and then Eels come out, and I was sitting there talking to my young bloke Regan. I'm like, this better not turn into another Manly Parramatta game. Like Manly all over him, and then literally Parra comes out second half, scores first, and then just goes on.
Well,
with it.
yeah, when
I'll tell
Williams
you-
went through the line, threw that ball to Papali, I thought, wow, they're on here. They're going to go away. And they just
shit the
dropped
bed.
off again.
Tell you don't hear much. Well, we had for weeks and now it's gone. It's the Spencer Leniu out of the Roosters. You don't hear of that anymore.
He had a good
He had a
first
great game.
stint, mate.
Yeah. This week he had some pretty good stats too. He was going to be my player of the round, but I couldn't. Yeah. But no, for Spencer's form this year is probably his best game he's played all year.
What about one thing we haven't touched on? That Mark Nwanganita-Wase pass.
Yeah, I had it written down when I didn't. Yeah.
And
was-
sadly, that's probably going to struggle to be his top 10 highlights.
Yeah.
In the 18 months he's been.
How did he get that away? Like, he had everyone on him, and just next thing you know, bag balls out there, and you're going, wow.
Oh, Gidley flick.
And-
Rocks and diamonds.
Could not have.
I did one of them when I
Could
was
not have
playing
been more pitiful.
17s. I was a halfback playing on the wing. Heap of blokes in. I just threw it in. We scored. How'd you do that? I was like, I don't know, back out footy, mate.
I threw it. It went in.
Exactly.
I know. I
Going
meant,
out, so I got rid of it.
I meant to do that.
The biggest birthday party, unfortunately not spoiled. 26 bunnies, Knights 24.
I think we spoke about enough.
Yeah, like,
They did well to
that,
come back.
the biggest disgusting thing for me, like, looking at it as a fan of neither team, but Ponga's try being overturned, I just think that set the precedent. Like we slow it down enough that they're looking now for a reason
100%.
to overturn a try
Oh.
instead of going, you know what? Benefit of the doubt, he got it, but they're slowing it down so much
Play it at
that his
speed.
arm grazes a piece of grass. They go, hand on him, arm on the ground. That's a tackle complete. Blah blah blah. It's just garbage.
I might be a bit biased here, but I felt they were trying to. Every try, they were trying to find a way to take it off us.
Oh, they
or
did.
Not
Yeah.
allow it.
Instantaneous, mate.
They're talking about double movements and stuff. We moved on. The next one.
We can.
Quickly before, sorry,
Yeah.
in that, as a Dragons fan, I still spew to this day why we let Dufty go. He played out of his skin, man, and that pass that he threw out to Tallis Duncan, like, just boom.
In all fairness, though, mate, he doesn't play out of his skin. He's going back to New South Wales Cup.
True.
How you drop Jai Gray
Yeah,
for Dufty? I know he's killing.
Wayne's done this a couple of times
Yeah.
this year, and it seems to be
Seems to
working.
pay
Every
off.
time he does it, he'll drop him for a couple of weeks. Duffy will look brilliant, and
Yeah.
then you just don't know if he just knows that Duffy's got 2 or 3 good weeks in him, and
Yeah.
he needs a bit of a
him.
Well, it sort of
break
worked in
or-
their favour anyway, didn't
Yeah,
it?
it did.
Really, to have young Gray on the bench to fill that wing spot, but
Yeah.
yeah.
True.
This was set up to be probably a biggest game in terms of Manly. So if they won, which they didn't, 18-19, it would have been 500 wins at Four Pines and 1,000 wins for the club.
Oh, right,
That
and
would've
there's
been the
what,
third
only
club.
four teams that have done it.
Spoiled by a field goal.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, Reed Marnie. Try? No try.
try.
I think Manly's biggest thing was Mark named Burns as his player of the round. But if you watch that game, Burns shifts right from dummy half and just basically walks a try in.
Yep.
Not one Manly player picked up and went, oh, I've got a shift. He just walked it in.
Yeah.
It just showed, like,
The last
Yeah.
try they scored, the Cowboys scored to tie it up, they should have been in front. That was under 6 football, mate, from Manly defensively. I'm just sitting there going, what are you doing? Like, the game's on the line. There's like 2 minutes to go, and they're just throwing the ball willy-nilly. It says set your line and just waiting and just slowly going forward. He's all chase the ball, and then the middles, literally. There were no middles to
I think
defend.
that's where Manly are going to struggle. Their middles are starting to.
Yeah, true.
And then
they
bully ball.
rely too much on Olakawatu.
I tell you what, bud. Leo Hopewade.
Oh,
The kid's got heart as big as father. Just keeps. Has he played about? Well, yeah, he probably has. But the last few weeks, he's played out of his skin.
He runs
his
the ball a
defence
lot.
was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder.
I'll keep going, sorry.
Hey, you are.
I was just going to say, Scott Drinkwater, his last 10 minutes of this game, single-handedly won
Yeah.
that game. He made the line, or he set the line break up that got him 40 metres down the field. He then put that kick in where they scored, and then obviously sealed it with the field goal.
I just hope he brings it with him next year.
I was about to say, I still can't believe they let him go.
Yeah.
I think he will.
I think it's
Well, you see
it
he's
had to
come
be
out.
salary cap.
You know he's come out now, and he basically has put it on the Dragons and said, I really want Dean Young as coach.
Well, that's the whole reason.
They
he
need
went
to
there,
finally
wasn't
just name it.
Yeah.
They just need to finally name one, I think, for the Dragons' sake.
Well,
Oh,
It's
I
not
can't
like
believe
they want to.
haven't.
Sorry.
can't believe they haven't named.
It's not like they're going to upset their season if they say it.
Well, that's right.
Well, that's it. Like, I think it'll
No,
alleviate a lot of.
Well, it will. And
things.
the kids will know who their coach is.
And I think
Exactly.
the longer they leave it, the more it looks like it probably won't be Dean Young because are
Well,
they waiting for
it's like they're
an
trying to
assistant
find
coach
someone
that,
else.
you know,
Didn't
the
they
team
say?
that's-
Didn't they say there's a Brisbane,
did hear that.
a Queensland name that's been thrown in the ring now? So Ben Teo,
Matt Ballin?
Matt Ballin,
Yeah.
Billy Slater. Speaking
I
of which,
just think brothers.
Yep. Speaking of which, the last one, Storm 22, Titans 18, continuing their charge towards the top 8.
Yeah, I tell you what, keep an eye on the Titans for the next, for this bottom end of the season. They'll upset some teams.
Yeah.
That Campbell coast to coast try was amazing.
They pretty much have a home game they're pretty much 2 o'clock every Sunday from here on in at Seabus.
Oh, really?
They got one night game against the Cowboys, I think it is.
Yeah.
But every other game's like
Yeah.
3 o'clock or 2
God,
o'clock.
it's sunny up there, isn't it?
Oh, it's going to be good footy.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, I know they're not a star-studded club at the moment, but they're slowly building to it. But
They were unlucky not to win, to be honest.
I'm telling you
That
what,
last try was-
I'm a young footballer, just coming into first grade, and I'm approached by Titans. It's a pretty hefty place to look to go and play football, really.
Well, it used You to just be want to like, go to the theme parks.
Yeah.
But it used to be.
Oh,
It used to be the Titans. The Titans weren't really a contended team. So if you were a young player coming through and they approached you, you'd be going, "Oh, wait and see what's out there." But you're right. Now they're a team that's on the up and up. They got a great coach coming through. They got some good young players coming through. And if you're approached, you're going, "You know what? I can see things happening here." So
A nice stadium,
oh, it's a beautiful stadium.
nice place to live.
And they've got some good leaders there now too. Like
Yeah.
Tino,
if you've got Tino come up to you and saying, "Hey, look, come up here,
Yeah.
I'll look after you."
definitely going to look at it, aren't you? And realistically, you've got a young family. It's a good place to live.
Yeah. Safe place to
Theme
live.
parks. Theme parks.
Yeah. What else are you going to do?
If there's someone out there that just wants to send me to them,
nice
get it off
clubs
my
up there.
chest.
Get in a lot of trouble on Gold Coast.
Steampunk. That was a nice pub up there. Steampunk. You ever been there?
Nah.
Just off Covell Avenue? Nice
Is that the
pub.
one where they fight all the time on the weekends?
No, probably. No, it was upstairs.
That's backpackers.
Is it?
No, it was upstairs. I'm not allowed in the ones up the Orchard Street.
Oh, right.
Little band too.
No, we got tattoos. We're not allowed in.
Oh, true. Gang
right.
tattoos. They could say fried rice for all I know, but
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, so we're not allowed in. No,
You'll
this
be
one.
right. You cover them up.
Buy me here. Anyway, no, this one's at just out front of the tram, like the tram line there. It's upstairs. Oh, beautiful pizzas.
Yeah.
I love tangents. Next.
And Broncos, Dragons, Panthers had the bye.
And Chris.
Good wins.
Twas the week that Took the was. Broncos away from the Dragons catching them.
The week that was brought to you by ProMine. Time Vault, Aimless Tuesday.
Kick off with the Panthers, Broncos.
Yeah. Be a good game, I reckon, if the Broncos can bring their A game. If they don't, and Penrith do, it could turn into a cricket score man down here.
Is this at the sandpit?
Yes.
Combank, yeah.
Yeah,
Broncos,
Sandbank.
Broncos at $4.60.
How terrible is that? All the sand. Yeah.
And that used to be the Broncos' home ground.
Yeah.
Used to be a big sand pit up there at Suncorp.
Well,
How does Shibasaki keep his spot?
Because he wasn't a guy.
Grant Anderson's named at 17.
Yeah. You're right.
Like, they've got at least someone there that is a warm body.
Casey McLean's back.
Yeah.
That's
in.
good for the Panthers. Big in. Full strength side. Edwards, Jenkins, Elamotti,
Paying
McLean.
$1.20.
I took him by 16, to be honest, mate.
Yeah, I think I put 18, to be honest, yeah. It was around that.
That's Penrith, by the way, not Brisbane.
Yeah. Yeah, I know where my bread's buttered. But the one I've been really impressed with in Penrith, other than Elamotti all year, has been young Henry.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a lost to them next year.
honestly, with the last couple of weeks where he had to step up, man, he stepped up big time.
That young Billy Phillips has been doing extremely well too.
Yeah,
He
true.
hasn't missed a game all year.
Is he the one that they said was going to be the next Isaiah? Yeah. Yeah, huge future.
Does Blaze Talungi start, or do they do the switch again with Cole?
Well, I didn't rate Jack Cole, to be honest, but the last couple of weeks, it's proved me wrong.
Didn't he go up to do Q Cup and then he's come back again?
Yeah.
He signed with Brisbane.
Or he's
No, that was
Was that the other young kid that
the
played?
other young kid.
Sonny Luke's gone up there.
No, not
No, I
Sonny
know the
Luke,
guy
no.
you're thinking of.
Yeah, he used to play 6. He must be still playing. Yeah, Q Cup. though.
Kurt Falls.
That's him.
Oh, Falls.
He's played a
back.
couple of games for Brisbane,
He's
but
back down in. What, we're playing Cup now for Penrith.
He
Yeah.
had some good games in him too. But then went, yeah, as you said, interesting to see what they did because is Blaze Talungi a part of the future of the Panthers? I've heard some rumours of.
You'd assume so. I mean, they signed
Yeah,
him on a
That's why they
pretty long
signed him
deal.
from Barra.
Well, that's what I thought. But then you hear some rumour. I heard some rumours of late where he could be looked to shipped off, but I wouldn't think so.
Unless they're a couple of hundred short on being able to re-sign a couple of these other blokes, maybe they could offload him, use Cole instead.
They lose Cleary the year after, don't they?
Well, also tell you what else has gone quiet. You haven't heard for a while. It's the total where he's gone.
isn't Brian going PNG?
I thought Brian came out and said he's not in it for the money.
He did. He
It's for
said
the
he
love
said
of the club.
He loves the fans he plays for. They give him a start when no one else would.
Yeah.
So hopefully
He seemed like a guy that would be loyal, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Like to be honest, is that 2 years left in him? You reckon?
How old is he? 30?
30.
he's the big one they're talking about that will jump straight to PNG.
Well, if he goes, that's fine. Like you can understand if he's getting. They need to make Tu'u captain as well. Like just if he stays loyal, they need to make Tu'u.
Out of all those Penrith players, he's the one that I can't picture in another jersey.
Yeah.
Who?
To'o.
Yeah.
Like, I can honestly picture Cleary in another jersey. I
Yo.
can picture
Edwards, yeah,
Marto.
Martin.
Yo. Yeah, I can't picture To'o.
No, I can't either.
Even Edwards, I can't really picture Edwards to be fair.
But I couldn't picture Fish either. And look at that. But you can see Fish's reason.
He went home.
Yeah.
I could see Martin going wherever Cleary goes.
Yeah. Interesting. Anyway.
As I said, mate, Penrith by 16.
Sorry, Cooper. I'm going Penrith.
It's a no-brainer for me. Penrith.
Penrith.
The next one, Sharks at Ocean Protect Stadium against the Knights.
Very
it's not
important game.
We can't go out there going, we got to.
Third versus fourth.
Fourth versus fifth.
We can't go out there going, taking last week's out of the equation and go, yeah, this is going to be a relatively easy game because it's not going to be.
There's no birthday for this one.
Yeah, true.
But this is essentially a 4-point game because
Correct.
they're equal on points, so it's going to be.
Yeah, whoever wins takes a step away, but then whoever loses
Drops back to that.
comes back to like 6, 7, and 8, and it's very close there. So
But we have to be on the ball from the go. Not last week. Yeah, we come good in the end, but there were some moments where we were asleep, big time. But
the bench for me has to stand up. Like starting Tyson at front row.
Yeah.
Like I understand young Crouch and Brody hasn't played for a long time, but you've only got Crouch, Kent, and Jones as forwards realistically. I mean, you put Graham in at number 9 and you put Tyson back to lock, but then you can play Matty Krager in the front row. But
I'd probably start Tyson off the bench, so you got that bench, and maybe even put Thomas Kent on the start. You know what I mean? Just say you got that even. Actually, I'd put Brody to start. But then you.
No, he's got X Factor off the bench.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Then you have that. So yeah, Thomas Kent probably.
Give Lockie Crouch a start the way he stood up.
Yeah, true. That as well.
Go out there, give us your best 15 minutes, and then bring
starting
someone
to
else
get a
on.
bit thin, though, isn't it?
it is.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you out of that, you're going to put I'm putting my coach's hat on, mate. You're going to put Matty Craig at the front row when Frizzle needs a rest, Crouch needs a rest. You know, you put Phoenix back to 13, Graham to 9. I reckon those two will.
Yeah.
Young Graham will probably play some big minutes.
True.
Does Graham get time, or do they put Sandon in at hooker?
They got to go Harrison.
Well, you can only play one of the two.
This game's going to be one in the middle, but like,
I honestly, I think it'll be played out in this.
it'll be thrown, but like,
Ponga's
they're going to come
goes
out to bash.
I think, yeah, if
Knight's got to match
Cronulla are to win it, they're going to win it through the middle. And
Can
yeah,
do
the
away,
Knights,
Tommy
obviously,
Hazleton.
they're more expansive, but
It's a back five.
This is, to be honest, this is going to be close. This could be closer than people
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, it's not. I honestly could not see this game being blown out
And-
by a big stretch.
both teams have big wingers, but they're going to be guarding each other. Like, you're going to have like a couple of matchups there. You're going to have Young up against Mulatalo. The Battle of the Centres is pretty good. Like, Best will be
Look, that's if
Best
if
and
Dane
Ramey and two
turns up.
Bulls going at it.
Yeah.
if Dane
Yeah.
Gagai turns up, then it'll be a good game, especially against
He'll be on hero.
KL Hero. But yeah, if he don't show up, mate. Yeah.
Interesting. But yeah,
it'll be a good game.
they've
either
all
way, hopefully.
the Knights have got to really aim up. How long is Hotwood out for?
I don't know. I didn't even know he was out until I heard today.
It's a shame because he's been playing pretty good too.
Well, he started last week, didn't he?
Yeah, bigger giant of a fella too. So
He's only a pup too, mate.
yeah, but good on
Still
him.
got plenty of years left in him.
Yeah, I'll take the Knights obviously, Joe.
Yeah, same, buddy.
Toss of the coin, but I think I'll go the home team and go the Knights.
They're the away team.
They're the way team.
No, I mean as in where we live.
Oh, gotcha, bro.
Sorry.
No.
I was going to say it, but you blokes jumped in as quick as sticks.
It was all locked and loaded for everyone, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Knights.
yeah, the new guy.
I've been riding the Sharks for a while, so I'll stick the Sharks.
Easy as.
Roosters Storm.
Roosters Storm. Yeah.
At Allianz.
Must have missed one.
It's not on there.
It's Friday 8 p.m.
Yeah,
game.
it's not up there.
Apologies.
Who was it? Sorry.
Roosters Storm.
Couple of big outs for Melbourne. Both halves for Melbourne who are out.
I'll take the Roosters.
There's your ins and outs.
Yeah, Teddy's still out from Origin. Toya's getting rested, but the rest of the Origin boys are back. And yeah, like I said, all the Melbourne Origin players are back except for
So who's playing centres if Toy's having a rest?
Zavala.
So they're pushing him back out, and then Sam's back.
You got Cody Ramsey jumping in a fullback for
Yeah.
the Roosters.
How fast is that kid?
Ramsey.
Yeah,
What's
he's
that
a
the other
speed.
on that first half, mate?
That's why he's got the tattoo of little Speedy Gonzalez. That's
Oh,
his nickname.
so glad that he's doing well, but after
Yeah.
what's over him. So anyway, yeah, I took the Roosters, because of the players that the Storm got out.
Yeah, I did the same.
Yeah,
mate.
I think
took
I'd have to go to
Roosters.
the Roosters considering Munster's out. And
Hughes
Wishart
out.
played well, but
Yeah. So, Wishart's off to the Bears.
yeah, he is. They don't know if they're going to use him in the halves or if they're going to play him at hooker yet.
Because to be honest, I think he's wasted at the Storm because there's too many in front of him.
Yeah. I'm surprised the Dragons didn't throw the checkbook
Trying
at
to
him.
get him to come home.
100%. But I can understand his reasons for leaving. Basically, he was told when he was playing in the lower grades, you're not as good as your father, you're not a first grader. And he goes, all right, well, cool, I'll go show you. Went there. And I think that's a big stuff you. I'm not coming home.
Yeah, well, that's
fair.
interesting. Next one.
Roosters, sorry.
Pair of Roosters.
Next one, Raiders Bunnies down at GIO. It is a day game, so it won't be
It's a 2 o'clock game, isn't it?
3.
3 o'clock.
Yeah, but still.
Cody Walker's back.
Oh, Saturday.
It's not going to be icy.
Yeah, but this
still
is
be
the
cold.
problem. Excuse me, this is the problem, Buck. The Raiders are a team that, especially down there, you ride them off, then bang, they come and pull your pants down and change. I don't think Souths were that convincing last week to beat the Knights.
Nah,
I think
let's
I've took
be honest, mate. They probably shouldn't have.
No.
realistically won, given any other day of the week.
I think I've took South on our tips, but I think I'm going to change it to the Raiders, to be honest.
I took the Raiders, mate. After that good win against the Dogs, hopefully young Sanders comes out and continues to sort of kick on a bit. Young Owen Paddy's doing all right at number 9, 2 40-20s. Yeah, and just there, you know, Huddy's back in the start. Noel Martin's there, Hosking. Well, that's
I think the matchup between
aside from
Wine
last
and
year
Two.
minus Jamal Fogarty. That's last year's lineup. That was a nail.
I'm going to change the Raiders. Jay?
Yeah, Raiders, mate.
Yeah, I'm going to go Raiders.
Raiders.
Yeah, Raiders for me.
Yeah. See, it's amazing when I do my tips, and then if I haven't looked at the lineup, then you have a look at it again, and it changes you.
This one should be a fairly easy one. Warriors, Dragons at Go Media Stadium.
I can't. You look at that lineup there, the Warriors.
Well, the Warriors are $1.18 to the Dragons $4.90.
$4.90. Jeez, they're generous. I would have given us $8.
Well, they've played
Said,
well
mate,
the last.
They've got the $8 stint once, and then they won, and everyone got heaps of money out of it.
Mitch Barnett back in the side.
I should have. I mentioned to do it.
Yeah, Fisher Harris. I can't see him losing.
Capel's in, Barnett,
Especially
Tafua.
over there.
Yeah, look, mate, if they're dead set contenders, they should win this
Just
game.
let us have Niokora early, will you? We could do with him at the moment.
He's definitely worth the dollars that they bought him for.
Yeah.
I thought he was a bit older than that, but he's only 28, mate.
Yeah, I thought he was a bit older. Seems like he's been around for a long
Yeah,
time.
must have started early at Parramatta in the grade.
I'm. It's no secret I'm a big Warriors fan.
You're what?
Yeah, you wouldn't know. But, yeah, honestly,
Is there any player from there you particularly like?
maybe one or two.
Are they giving Smith a rest, are they?
No, he's on the Stowers Smith. He's 15,
Oh, there he is.
which is good.
Tanner.
Yeah, I really like what they've got there.
I like their bench rotation.
Yeah.
Like Stowers Smith, Vaymunga,
He
Alasima.
uses it well as well. He doesn't
Quarter
just,
bench.
he doesn't just use them sparingly. He uses them when he knows he has to use them.
I love that Dimitri Vaymunga.
One of the coaches' buys of the last couple of years is Webster. And tell you what, have you met him?
Yeah.
Nah.
The nicest bloke, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's the nicest guy you've ever met. Like he'll stop and you ask him a question, or you just talk to him, and he'll talk. It's not like, so I've got to go or whatever. He'll talk to you for a bit, and then
He's always working too. Like when they played the Knights, he came into the venue that I work at. All the coaching staff, they went upstairs. They had a dinner, and then he came down, sat at a table by himself with the team list, and just going over it again and again and again before getting into Uber and going home. Yeah.
He did that with us there, and Kylie got a photo with him, and I think she got something. So someone did, might have been Chris, and he apologised that he had to go. And he goes, "Sorry guys, I really have to go for such and such," because he just got an interview. He goes, "But if you just want something after game, I'm more than happy to come back." But just the way he conducted himself, I thought, it's pretty. Yeah.
Whoever's in charge of their recruitment, it's very, very smart operator, because they clearly have had enough of blokes going home because of
homesickness.
Yeah, getting homesick. Like, look at their side now. They've got 3 blokes in there that aren't Kiwis. One of them's not going to be there next year. Like, and then you look at the blokes they're recruiting for next year. They're all Kiwis. Like,
Correct.
they've got
I tell you what,
Warbrick coming across.
Yeah.
I would love to. I want to. Before I pass on, I need to go and watch a game over there.
We should all go over next year sometime.
Yeah, I want to. Hey, we should. I want to go this year.
To fly over
It's
there?
not that bad.
Only for
I've got a passport now, mate. I can go anywhere in the world.
When do we play the Warriors this year? The Knights?
we have, haven't we?
Yeah.
No, over there.
No,
we haven't
do
they?
it once, don't they?
It's-
Is it once this
No,
year?
we play them a bit later. I'm pretty sure. Hey, I'm looking. I'd
That's
love
an
to.
away game.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, for me, the thing with this game, like, obviously I'm a Dragons fan. I think it's going to be a good test for Pacifica Tonga going up against Fish.
True.
He wants to be our starting forward,
He looked
so he's
good
going
last
to
game.
need to step up hard against the class of.
Probably
Yeah,
arguably one of the best
Yeah.
front rowers in the game. Yeah, what better? You
And
know,
then a good test for Couchman up against Barnett. Like, this will be a
Oh,
good
the
test.
kids. Yeah, that
Yeah.
back. That,
Oh,
back
yeah,
three, mate.
undoubtedly we've got some of the best young backs coming through the
Yeah.
game, but
sorry,
we need to put people in certain places that are going to
I
help
think
them
they'll.
out as
I
well.
honestly think they'll stand up to them. I don't think it's going to be a walk in the park.
Oh, yeah, I don't think it's going to be smashing, but yeah.
going back on what you said about recruiting and that, if you're a Warriors fan, things are looking good for a long time. For us, so good on.
Yeah.
Sunday the 30th of August, Warriors Knights, Go Media Stadium, Auckland.
Sorry.
Using that passport.
Priorities. Warriors for the win.
Sorry.
Yeah. I did it last time. I tipped against the Dragons and we won, so go the Warriors, eh?
I'm going to say Warriors, but I don't think it's going to be as big a scoreline
God,
as
no.
people are saying.
Depends if the Warriors A game turn up,
Yeah, I just think, like, to Dan's point, that young forward pack.
turn the corner.
They've been standing up.
And you can see
against
week in,
some
week
big packs.
week in, they're just getting better and better
Yeah.
and better.
Yeah.
The game that no one wants, Bulldogs Tigers.
This could potentially be a snore first if.
Potentially.
At a
Well-
call. It probably already is.
But in saying that, the Bulldogs are another team. You don't know what you're going to get from them each week. They could come out and play an absolute.
Well,
blinder.
same as the Tigers, but if you get
Yeah.
two lots of rocks, it's not going to be
I
great.
thought Montoya pulled the pin on football.
At the end of the year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's he going into podcasting?
He's already
With
there.
his
That's
wife.
what I mean, yeah.
Him and his wife. It's a pretty big podcast. They just had Joy Arrow on
Yeah, I've
there.
seen that.
Yeah.
I watched a bit of shorts today.
That was
actually.
funny.
See that, wasn't it?
Oh.
The all
Good on him. Yeah, with the orgasm.
Yeah, and then sitting there
Good
with
on
the
him.
couples therapy, and he's pissing himself laughing.
You-
at his,
You can't help but laugh at and the way he's conducted himself with what he's got.
oh yeah,
It's sad but yeah, good on him, mate.
I think this could be a chance as well. Lockie Galvin copped a lot of crap from the Tigers
Yeah.
for wanting to leave. And
When
this
they-
could be his opportunity now to stand up, play that game, and go, you know what? Stuff you guys.
whoever starts well will win the game.
Yeah.
And who was the bloke that, kind of
Yeah,
give him
Yeah,
as
exactly.
much curry as anyone?
Yeah. And now he's doing the same thing.
Leo Thompson, I still think we haven't seen the best of Leo yet.
I don't think
This
you'll see anything like he used to play at Newcastle.
No.
This year,
He
mate.
was looking on the up, and then last
Yeah.
week was
Went back
just
down again.
dog.
It was piss poor, wasn't it?
Even I still don't think they're using Kurt Mann to his potential.
Didn't he? He started at 9 last week,
Yeah.
and then
And
they took him off, and he didn't come anywhere near the field for the last 15 minutes.
I just don't. I think they're using him wrong, and in the wrong positions at the wrong timing. And
Yeah, he needs to be that
14 coming on,
at lock.
yeah, at
ball
25
playing
minutes
lock.
into the game. When they were doing that, he was killing it. They changed the game. They need to go back to that.
He's also got that Liam Martin kind of mongrel when he comes on.
Oh,
He
for
could
a-
just go and hit anyone for a little
for a
whippet.
little while, yeah.
Yeah.
Which it's. I keep saying that's it. Like, you don't have to be the biggest man to hit. It just shows what you got here. Good on him.
I think this dog team will change by kick-off.
Yeah.
You got Kickow named on the extended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been named in reserve grade.
No,
say-
he was.
He's on the
named in
extended bench.
Yeah, but he's also been named. I've pretty could have sworn he's
Really?
been named in reserve grade.
Yeah,
to play.
right.
Yeah, but that could just be to throw him off as well.
And
God knows.
I think you'll probably see Crichton play as well. So you'll probably see Renakama drop out and Tuala.
But
Go to the
Eddie's say number 20's name.
Gordon.
Gordon.
Gordon
Chang
Chang Kung Tong. He used to be with
Manly.
Manly.
Some
is that the
Somali
little hooker,
international.
isn't it?
Yeah, he used to be there.
Yeah. I actually like him. I think
Yeah, he's a good player.
I'll tell you what I would change in that back for the Dogs. I would put Salmon back to 13.
Yes.
And put Harry Hayes on the edge because he used to play centres as a kid.
you're talking about 13 for the cup team, yeah? I wouldn't have him anywhere near this team.
Who?
Salmon.
Yeah.
I'd be putting him back to cup.
I don't rate the week got a dog.
I'm just talking about the fact that, like, just put him in the middle of the park,
Oh, I wouldn't have him.
float him out, and then
Or even put Hayes up Salmon back to the bench and put Kurt Mann at 13.
Yeah.
Oh, there's plenty you could do.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's heaps.
if they use Kurt Mann as the 14 how they used to, it would be.
But do you think that if they bring in what's his name that we just named?
Canton?
Kick-out, Salmon drops out.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he'll drop back to. He'll probably move the lock actually back to where he normally plays.
Yeah.
I'll take the Dogs.
I've taken the Dogs, mate, on a hope that they
Actually,
find a little
the
bit.
other one that was named on an extended bench is somehow Happy Coruscant.
Oh, okay.
Is he named?
He won't play.
Yeah,
I think they're
Dogs.
hoping.
I'll go the Dogs, mate.
Tigers.
I actually think the Tigers will pull their pants down.
From their 7 and 6.
It's
'cause we can't
like
say
I
it the
said,
other way.
whoever
Yeah, true.
gets a start. The Dogs just can't seem to do anything right. Their attack's rubbish. They can't defend.
Maybe can the Tigers.
So I mean,
But yeah,
there was a question here before about the Dogs' form, and the Dogs' form hasn't been good. They beat Manly, who are struggling now again,
yeah,
and the other one was a tight game against Parramatta.
Shit. Anyway.
yeah. Tipped over.
Titans, Manly. We're running a bit late, so we'll speed it up.
It's done now.
I took Titans, mate.
Yeah,
Um,
tempted to, but I've took Manly.
I think Titans. Not Titans.
I'm
Yeah.
going to take Manly in a high-scoring game.
Fair enough. Moving on through.
Dolphins, Cowboys.
Got to go the Dolphins.
Cowboys.
Don't forget
Yeah, I
the
think
Dolphins.
Cowboys,
just
I don't
got
think they'll
flogged
bounce back.
66-0.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They would have had a rocket up their ass this week.
Snyder hasn't brought anything to the table.
Nothing.
He's
Their attack is shit since.
he's wasn't
Young
that
fella
good at
there.
Penrith either.
Yeah, he was good coming off the bench,
That's
You
it.
may as well put Max Plath in there.
basically. Yeah.
Schneider was good at Canberra.
Yeah. Before he went in
It's
penalty.
the old adage, but
Yeah,
you're
maybe
good at one club, but you're crap at another.
maybe Rob needs to have a good word to him.
Yeah.
Nah, Cowboys for me.
Yep.
No, Dolphins have got too many players coming back.
I went Cowboys, I think.
Yeah, Dolphins.
Gotcha. And that's it.
That's the round that is.
All right, we'll take a short break, come back and wrap it all up. Dan, you got something for us?
Yeah, full throttle this weekend. Friday, you have Whistle Dixie from 8 p.m. They've got a massive mix of modern and classic country hits with a few unexpected crowd pleasers. Sorry. And Saturday, you got Tamika Kennedy with her country bangers from 8 p.m. Get in there, get a good feed, get a good seat, and you'll enjoy yourself with that show. They are all free this weekend at Full Throttle Ranch.
Awesome. Yeah, so keep an eye out on some stuff that we're trying to introduce to through the week. Our NRLW team lists are up these days. And we're going to try have the Denton Cup
Some scores up.
scores
yeah.
up. Might even try look into the Hawks. What's the team?
Yeah, that main Hawks, mate, leading the comp in their respective
What's the
division.
competition there?
The all age.
All age comp. We
Yeah.
might even see if we can do that as well. Just the scores it will be. But also we're going to do a little thing each week where you can send in your photos of a team.
Junior team.
Junior, senior, doesn't matter, either one. As long as it's not a professional team. And you might become our team of the week, and at the end of the year we might give a little trophy out to.
Happy day.
Just introduce it this year, and then next year we might go even bigger again if it's popular. And
Well, there's only 5 games left
Yeah.
of the seniors and the kids
Yeah.
prior to
But even-
seniors, so
even if it's after that, they can keep sending them
Yeah,
in right
yeah.
up to grand final day, and we might even find an extra prize for you. But anyone else got anything?
No, let's enjoy some good footy this week.
Yeah,
Really
kids are-
good games.
kids are back this weekend, so get out and support your little kids' teams and watching them run around the park.
One thing, it is Sleepy's Day this weekend.
Oh yes.
I'll be there working. Come say g'day. If you got a spare chance, come watch some good footy and donate some good money to a good cause.
It'll be a hurler of a game.
I love that Sleepy's jersey. I wish I'd
I
bought
know.
that.
I was waiting for you to say that, mate. That was I got Matty to get me a Maitland Sleepy's jersey last year, and it was an actual player's jersey,
Yeah.
but not the
fundraiser.
boys. It was just donated.
It was a cracking game last year.
Yeah.
Also, there's a fundraiser coming up in a couple of weeks that we'll be attending for
MND
with Luke Nable.
Yep.
We've got some stuff that we're donating off, and we're going to do some emceeing and some other chiswell. So anyway, in case I missed out anything, thanks to all our sponsors. We can't do it without you. We do appreciate everything you do. Sometimes we just get a bit caught up in a lot of stuff and we miss a few things, but it's never intentional. We do appreciate everything. All of our listeners, Kylie, our flawed manager, Adam,
Admin.
and all of our admin crew, everyone. I do appreciate it. And look out for all your mates with you with mental health issues.
Check in. Always check in.
Yep.
Always ask a question.
That it?
No. Happy days.
Yep. All right. Till next week.
It's all about league.
Good night.
Why are you letting your hair grow back, Christopher? You're supposed to be cutting it every week.
Okay.
There's your answer.
Stop sassy giving people them silver ones. Your silver back.
Do you want to swap? You have these ones.
Right. Your new nickname?
Oh,
Doolittle.
Yeah.
Talk to the animals.
I was thinking the same thing.
Doolittle.
Doolittle.
It works in two ways.
You're like a table. Jason is like a table that I want to bump me toe on. I'll bend you over and bump you.
Tell him next week.
My wife told me to stop impersonating the flamingo. I had to put my foot down.
Flamingo. Fuck. Jesus.
What a what?
What's a flamingo?